We have all selected our characters, I see.
Wait,
No.
what?
No one recognizes that sound effect?
I didn't know.
That's
No,
when
Kriss
you...
was talking for
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
I heard
didn't.
it, but I couldn't make out what either sound was because I was trying to listen to what Kriss was saying.
Oh, sorry.
It didn't matter, and then I was listening to the sound, and I was like, I don't know what that was.
Oh, it's when you select your character in the old gen. Let me see if I can do it again.
Damn. Yes.
No, I don't recognize it.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like when you like make a character and shit, and it's like and then when you hit like fucking select your character, it's that one. You guys call yourselves monster hunters.
But a lot of times I didn't play with sound though. To save battery.
That's crazy talk.
So it makes sense why I wouldn't. And Kriss is Kriss, and I don't know about German. He's not answering. I don't hear him.
Yeah, German's here. Yeah,
I'm here.
Are you building up your Acid 2 deck still?
No.
All right, guys. What's going on?
Yes.
Good answer.
I'll let you take the lead on this one, Kriss.
Well, have we started recording?
Yeah, that's what that sound effect was.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That case.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's our cold open. Smooth, you guys.
Thanks.
As smooth as a super dry scotch that I have.
Smooth as sandpaper.
How was I
Exactly.
supposed to know that you changed the sound effect?
By the way, I changed the sound effect.
And now we know.
Yeah.
And now you know. Oh man, I need that one. I need the did you know?
Yeah, Bill Nye.
And now
Did you know that?
Yes.
Now you know.
I keep forgetting to grab that sound effect somewhere.
Always so intense.
Yeah, did you know? Let's see, Bill Nye the soy and scoy. God, Google's like, you're fucking suspicious. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm behind a VPN, you fuck. I hope it doesn't blow your ears off. Let's see.
Did you know that? Now you know.
Yeah, there it is.
It's not that low. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they always say that.
All right, I'm going to download that sound effect. By the way, if anyone wants to download a YouTube video, just put SOS before YouTube in the address bar up top, and you'll download it. It'll just take you to a website that just, yep.
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, because I did have one that was like, it would be YouTubePI.com, but now that one got, it's geolocked for some reason, so now I can't fucking use it. But this one is SOSYouTube.com. So if you just put...
You can't use a geolocked website with your VPN?
Yeah, I guess. That's the weird thing.
That is weird. What the heck?
Maybe it's because of the VPN that it's just like, nope.
Okay.
But I don't want to like change my location just for one website. But yeah, so basically on the address bar, just go up top, type in SOS before it, and it'll fucking do it.
Okay.
Is it how long that lasts?
Yep, and then I'll tell you when the next one shows up. Because yeah, the PI one went away, and now this one is... There we go. This one's working. Yeah, and it lets you either download as a video or as a sound effect.
Really? That's cool.
Or not a sound effect, but as an audio file.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so now that I have that sound, I'm gonna make that button right now. Live. We're doing it live.
Is German talking at all?
Hi, Bonnie. You can hear me?
Yeah, German's been talking
Or
this
is
whole
he
time.
somewhere? I can't hear
Am I
German.
muted? Am I muted on Bonnie's? Let me see.
Did Bonnie
hold
mute
on.
you? Or did you? Oh, you muted yourself, actually.
Yeah, that's probably.
I did see your mic muted.
There you go. Damn, Bonnie.
Oh.
Been saying all kinds of shit. Not really, but I've been answering you every time.
It's like...
Just because I was ignoring you?
Yeah. It's like when German was watching Kriss on his Discord. And
I know,
he
Kriss.
couldn't hear Kriss at all. He could hear the gameplay, but not Kriss. And German was just like he was just saying shit in the chat. Kriss was responding to him, but German didn't know. So he's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm just talking to nobody.
And I say it multiple. No, not me. Like you guys were like, Kriss, like you muted German or something like that, and he just never fixed it. So I just sat there and never got to talk to Kriss.
Yep. Which is sometimes wanted and warranted.
Sure.
It's okay. Sometimes you just don't want to talk to him.
But he did miss the big reveal of, what?
Yeah.
I'm Big Boss?
Yeah. God damn, the whole fucking game tells you you're a big boss. It's crazy that you didn't fucking know that.
Christmas is a lot.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it when the first part of that whole saga that we were doing, I was like, so you're still playing a snake and whatever, this and that, and no part of them was saying like, am I big boss or something? And so I just kind of like, trying to like wink at German through the microphone, like, is this happening? Does this fool not know?
Is
that he's
this
playing?
real life?
Yeah, does he not know? I was like, holy shit, we need to play this cool. Yeah. So yeah, Kriss was definitely at the oh, that's the wrong one.
Did you know that? Now you know.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Gathering Hub, a Monster Hunter podcast where we talk about Monster Hunter games in all shapes and sizes. My name is Dammit Kriss, aka Faller. With me are my fellow hunters, the ones who actually kill the monsters and keep me alive in the process. We have with us Luis.
Yes, hello.
German.
Hey guys.
And Bonnie.
Hey.
And
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay, are you more of this?
That's what you always say, right?
Ugh.
But then it never turns out to be true.
I think I might know that voice actor.
It's got to be a female.
I know.
does
what's
sound
that,
familiar,
What's that
yeah.
character called?
Naviru.
Naviru.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
look her up on Monster Hunter Stories anime.
it's Navirou.
I was gonna say it. You beat me to it. See, that should have gone to Chris the part.
You just
Not to-
yeah, I mean,
I deserve that.
What? Hold on.
more annoying than Navi. She's Naviru.
Naviru.
Dude, but I purposely would not do what Navi would tell me just so that I could hear her.
I'm getting a male. Naviru. The name's coming up is Wyatt Bowen.
Oh, it's a male.
It's Monster Hunter
Stories, yeah.
Stories, yeah. I wonder if maybe if we're stories, maybe I guess it's a fucking dude. I'm looking him up to see if he's done any other voice acting that I would know. Because it sounds so familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought it was going to be a chick, because usually any kind of character like that in animes is voiced by a woman.
Yeah.
Pikachu is voiced by a woman. I'm like trying to think of other
Luffy
things.
is voiced by an old woman at that.
But that's Japanese too, though. This was English, so but it does sound like a female.
Oh yeah, is
Well,
it?
Tommy Pickles is voiced by a woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's true.
She showed
That's
up in Friends, actually. I
Oh,
forget.
did she?
Yeah, I forget what episode it was, but she showed up in Friends, and she did like the voice, and I was like, that's Tommy Pickles, and I think
Yes.
she's also, I forget, but someone else, a female also voices Chucky.
Yeah.
That would make sense, yeah.
Actually, so I'm getting here. I don't know what that wiki was talking about. This is talking about Trina Nishimura. It says Monster Hunter Stories Ride Along.
Right
that
On.
the
That's the
same?
name of the
Right
anime.
On?
Yeah.
Oh, is that where it's from?
Yeah, Right
No.
On is the name of the anime.
Oh, I was looking for the game. I guess that. Okay.
Well, the sound effect is from the show.
Oh, from the show, but I searched up. I'm assuming the game.
Yeah, because the
Let's see
game,
what she's done.
I think
let's
the
see
game
what
has
she's done.
some,
Acting very little.
yeah, very little voice
Well,
acting.
when they remade the first one, Stories, they included voice acting. I believe it's full of voice acting.
Oh my goodness, I need to play that and then
Yeah.
fall asleep while I'm playing it.
So I'm curious to see if that person also voiced Naviru in the in that game.
Probably. Yeah, no, I got my hands on a remake I was very worried about. We talked about it a little bit in our other podcast. German Kriss, would you happen to take a guess? Unless Discord told you exactly what it was.
A remake?
Yes. A remake that we mentioned because we're like, we're semi excited for Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What's that? No. I don't-
No, but it's the same company.
Oh, Silent Hill 2.
Yes. I got my hands on it, and it is it's crippling my computer.
Dang.
Yeah, it runs smooth for a bit, and then it seems like there's some kind of like graphical memory leak, and then it starts to stutter real bad. And then I have to go into like my inventory and then get out of my inventory, and then it runs smooth again.
Mhm.
But I am on the lowest settings, no RTX on. It's everything's at the bottom. But I like it so far. It's as far as like the order of the way you do things, like the order of operations in the game
Mhm.
has changed for sure. Kind of like the way, I don't know if you guys ever played the Resident Evil 2 or 3 remakes, but they also
No.
kind of like changed the order of where you go and how you get things in those compared to the original PlayStation ones.
Okay.
So at first I thought I wasn't going to like it, but I was like, actually, yes, because this game isn't for new players. This game is for fans of the game. So you would kind of want a new game, yet still the old thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it made me think of like, damn, do we kind of want that? And like, this is not Monster Hunter related, where this is our other podcast related, but like, do we want Metal Gear Solid Delta to be exactly 3? Like, it's just going to be the same game, but with graphics and better controls, you know? But
Well, you know, my vote was no. I would love something more added, but I also understand with our other friend there, Bacon, what he says they're probably not going to put that money into it. They probably just remade it graphically and that's it. Maybe re-recorded lines, a few, who knows? But
it's
probably
hard.
not.
It's hard to walk that line because it's just like the fans will kill us if this isn't exactly like 3.
If it's not done right, sure.
Yeah.
No, I definitely see they're screwed either way because the ones who want it will get pissed if you don't do it, and the ones that want you to not touch anything will get pissed if you touch something, you know? So
Yeah. So you might as well just keep it exactly how it is. Just like, yeah.
You know what, speaking of remakes, I was like, they should just remake, I had a game in mind, but I don't remember right now. It was,
Final Fantasy 7?
No, Metal Gear related. It was Metal Gear related, but I was like, oh shit, why don't they?
All over again.
No, I don't know. But hey, quick side note. So this actress, I forgot her name already, top of my head, Trina Nishimori. A bunch of anime characters, but one that we all might recognize would be what's her name? Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
She apparently does Mikasa. Yeah, Mikasa
Japanese or English
Ackerman.
dub?
English.
Oh, she does the English dub. Okay.
Yeah, she's an English voice actor. So yeah,
that's so weird. That's so someone who does Nappy Road does Mikasa.
Yeah, according to this sources. So
Okay.
that's a little for you.
Those are some of the games that I've actually wanted to try and play because they're
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, because they're kind of Monster Hunter-ish, right? You got to take out this big ass Titan, but you're also Spider-Man, so it's like fuck yeah, I want to do that.
So Rise, basically.
Oh yeah, no, but you don't. But it's like dual things. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone has dual blades.
Whatever,
Yeah,
Chris.
it really is dual blades.
That's right. Everyone has dual blades.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my week has just been catching up on editing. I was late on our last Monster Hunter episode edits. Not that we have too many listeners, but I want to get my schedule going here. We got a comment on was it the last episode on YouTube? Someone just, I don't know if it was the last. Oh no, not the last one. Two ago. Oh, how funny! Steam just told me Silent Hill 2 is now available on Steam. Huh, crazy. For $70? No. That's why I said I got my hands on Silent Hill 2. I didn't say I bought it.
Last time I didn't pick up on that. Remember when they used the Master's Collection?
Master Collection, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, remember we were arguing about L3 and R3? No, it's R2. No, it's fucking L. Chris is like over here on hardware. He's like, it's triangle for me.
Yeah. He's like, you're both wrong.
And then it wasn't until way later, I was like, oh.
Yeah, when I finally bought the Master Collection for reals and I had the most recent version, I was like, you know what? You're right, because what was it? L3 was doing both the aiming down the gun and the interrogation, so that's why it kept fucking me up. But yeah, I guess it ended up being
I
L2.
wish I would have seen that episode where Kriss just went crazy on all the scientists.
Oh man, when he murdered everybody and and Rykov, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only caught the tail end. That's how I knew he killed him. But I was like, Jesus Christ. And just like everyone would slit throats down the river Styx. Awesome.
Could you imagine if they did a River Styx for a Monster Hunter? Like at the end of the game or something like that?
All
you
the
get to walk
monsters
down
you
this.
killed?
Yeah, every monster you've killed, every bug.
Jesus.
That thing would be long.
Yeah, even for like 100-hour game, that's a lot of small monsters, a lot of fucking large monsters.
Yep.
Well, when we were playing last night a little bit, there's a game that I like to play with Bonnie, which is kill the monster before she gets to put it to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Because Bonnie likes to put them to sleep to capture
So do
them.
I like capturing.
But I'm like, I want to, I guess maybe masochist. I want to extend the battle. I'm like, no, I want to kill this fucking thing. if we're at 2 faints and time's running low or whatever, I'm all for it. Capture it. But Bonnie will see blue and she goes, capture. I'm like, no, Bonnie, I'm having fun. Stop capturing it. So my game is I try to kick her. I try to do whatever I can do to keep her from placing down her traps and kill the monster. I'll fucking I'll ride him and take him somewhere else. Bonnie, I haven't done it in a while. So last night, Bonnie, when we were playing, I was waiting for you to put down the fucking trap. And so I could stop you because I'm like, no, we're going to kill this goddamn Beetlejuice. I'm like, I'm not capturing it. I'm having fun.
Hey, I got used to capturing because of Kriss. Okay.
Well, oddly enough, when she did put down one of those traps, he fucking flew away.
He flew away.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That was the Beetlejuice and Teostra one combo.
Yes.
That one, I was like, yes, capture for all means. We failed it like twice, but when we were doing the solo Beetlejuice, I was like, don't capture Bonnie, don't capture, don't you dare bust out a trap. I'm like,
That poor seething Beetlejuice, dude. We absolutely massacred
and it
that
was
thing.
a seething, and we destroyed his ass.
But was it master rank?
Yeah, it was master rank, bro. 6
the-
stars,
Yeah.
sir.
Fuck.
We're just that good, man.
Jesus.
And I mean, I don't know what weapon you're bringing,
And
but
Kriss wasn't there.
yeah, Kriss wasn't there, so that always is a bonus.
Yeah.
But I think Bonnie got used to capturing because that's how you would get the rainbow armor, isn't it?
In
You had to
World,
capture one of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. So just to make sure you capture everything.
Yeah. but no,
Kid.
it was definitely because of Kriss.
Mhm.
No, it was definitely because of Kriss,
Oh,
dude.
okay. Just to end the fight earlier.
Yeah, it's to end it as quickly as possible because
to avoid a fucking failure. I get you.
to avoid a
Yeah.
fight,
I'm all for it if we're close to failing, but when I'm having fun, I'm like, no, buddy, like I'm having so much fun killing this thing. I'm trying to perfect my skills, and you're like, capture,
but at
no,
that
buddy.
point, how many life powders have I used to keep Kriss alive? I was trying to
So
have inventory, I want my
Yeah.
stack of 700 honey there.
So what she's saying is she has Vietnam flashbacks every time you hunt a monster. No, I gotta capture it before Kriss has killed it, or before Kriss dies. No.
Yeah. How's everybody else's week?
Mine was pretty good, pretty chill. I didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, I also did a little bit of editing.
Oh, right. Oh, God, I got to put yours up now. Yeah. Yeah, I just realized, like, it makes no sense for you to upload them to that folder.
Yeah,
Because you're posting them to Discord, and I'm like, oh, the full file is here, so...
yeah.
Do you have Nitro?
Yes.
Okay, that's why you're able to post them,
Yeah.
post those videos. Makes sense. Yeah, because German was like, why don't you just post the video on there? And I'm like, because I don't have Nitro. and I'm not about to pay, like, what is it, $10 a month or $100 a year?
$10, yeah, or $100 a year, yeah.
Yeah.
What
I'm already-
what videos were you not? Oh, the.
like the clips and stuff. Like he's putting all our shorts and stuff in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone in the Discord gets everything first, actually. It's completely free, guys. Just join. Links below. But yeah, so then I grab those, I'll upload them to YouTube, and then actually I upload them to all our socials.
Other.
But I schedule them so like one short a day, so that it's not like boom, that it seems like people get it gets more views that way if they're spread out.
Yeah.
But on Discord, everyone gets it day one. And actually on Threads, everyone gets it day one because Threads doesn't let you schedule all at once. And I'm like, I'm not going to remember every day to do this. So Threads gets them all at once. I'm like, here you go, just take them. But yeah, how big are the files then? It's only a minute, so they should be less than 50 megs, right?
No, they are pretty big. They're an MP4, so.
They're about 200 megabits plus.
What?
No, they're not that big.
Yeah, they are. No? Dude,
Well, Nitro only lets you do 50 megs.
No, Nitro, the Nitro Plus, which is what I have,
Plus.
does up to 500.
Oh.
That Metal Gear one I sent you, Chris, Metal Gear Acid was like 100 and something, and that was like a minute.
Yeah, but that was longer than a minute.
Was it longer than a minute?
Yeah.
Well, still. Low quality, because I was fucking playing, what was it?
Well, it was pixelated, but it was still 1080p.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy, what about you? How was your Monster Hunter week?
Good, actually. Definitely had some fun. Me and Chris almost took out a Matsu, actually.
Oh, right, because we all kind of played that last night, yeah.
I literally, we were doing really good, actually. And then I had to jinx it by saying, hey, we're kind of doing good. And then after that,
Yeah,
bail
that's
for
pretty
Chris.
rough.
And then it took Chris, like a minute to give me a Farcaster because I was out of heal items too.
Yeah.
And dude, like he hands me the item right as he's doing Amatsu's doing his big old attack or whatever. And so I got out of there right as it was happening. Kriss got hit. God. Yeah, and then we came back and I think we failed fainted one more time each, and then that was it. So we got close.
See why
though.
the Get Down, Mr. President would work right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I was playing with so we all hunted Beetlejuice last night, and Bunny had to dip out because she had to work. So Kriss, German, and I continued, but Kriss and I have an urgent that we need to do still on Rise, so we did Amatsu, and I think I only did it 2 or 3 times with you guys.
Maybe twice.
Twice, yeah.
Twice? Okay. The first time, who I think I carded the first time, right? The last card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was the last card the first time. I think I was just about to heal or something. I don't know what it was. But the second time, we were so fucking close. And I remember just saying, he was blue. He was like ready to die.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think I jinxed us too by saying, Kriss, don't die. And like we literally had him. And yeah, like Kriss had like, you know, in my view, he had like 1 HP, and I was like life powder. And just as I was, you know, it was gonna get that input to pop it, he fucking fainted, and I was like, "Fucking kidding me, dude! Like, damn it!"
Yeah, I got trapped in the corner. He hit me with something. I got dazed, and then he followed. It was that a containment wave? That's what it was.
Wave.
Yeah, the evil containment wave. He hit me with that. That dazed me because I had Thunderblight. And then he does that follow up where he like kind of slithers towards you or whatever, flies towards you, and that's what killed me.
Is that an anime reference?
Yeah,
evil containment wave. Yes.
Okay, because to me, like, okay, I figured it was like Dragon Ball Z or something. Like when I think of that, like because I'd never really seen that move, I think of the first, not the first, I guess, the second Hulk movie, the one with Edward Norton.
Okay.
When they're literally holding the Hulk down with like sonic waves.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
So that's kind of what I pictured. I was like, oh, it's got to be exactly like Dragon Ball Z. It must be somebody using a bunch of fucking sonic waves to contain somebody.
Something you're able to seal. I don't know if it has to be evil, but they use it to seal only like I think 2 characters in the whole freaking genre.
Yeah. And like opposite sides of the spectrum too.
Yeah. Someone that was like
in Dragon Ball, and then the other's at the end of Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, and it's a pretty powerful guy. Yeah, so it's just a special move that they kind of brought it back in Super. Like, hey guys, remember this that we made like fucking 50 years ago? It's still around and it's pretty strong. Just gotta be strong to use it. And like, oh, cool. So it was a nice little throwback, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were naming them all not all of them with most of the moves. So we got the Donuts of Death, right?
Oh, with the donuts,
then you got the Big Flush. That's the one he does the big old, toilet bowl flush.
Oh, when he sends you up in the air?
It's the big tornado in the center.
Yeah, in the center. Yeah, that's the Big Flush. And then he's got his evil containment wave. What was the other fucking moves? There's like 2 more that we named.
The mini spirit bomb or whatever.
Oh yeah, the little water balloons.
Water balloon. That's what it was. Yeah,
the water balloons. There was another one where I was like the big one. I don't remember what it was.
That's the one where he throws you up in the air. Yeah.
Yeah. But what was funny is Noise. I think we could have done it had you joined us one more time because I was complaining, Bonnie, about you didn't fight a monster with us, did you, Bonnie?
No.
Okay, so I was complaining about Amatsu, that big monsters like that, like Amatsu and fucking All Mother and anything like that, like they're really pretty to look at, but when it's hard to tell when they're going to be attacking and just moving. Like a lot of times they'll like do like a big old fancy move just to move to the other side of the map that isn't even like an attack.
Yeah.
or sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're like, they start winding up like, oh shit, block, or start dodging, and they just slither to the other. I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't an attack. And then so next time he starts doing some weird wind up, I'm like, oh, he's gonna move across. Nope, here's a fucking actual charge. And so it gets a little annoying. So Luis, had you joined us for that final one, we would have had him, because I definitely was at that point was like, okay, I know most of his moves now. Like I said, I think I've only beaten it once as my urgent. I don't think I fought Amatsu ever again on Rise. So like all his moves were definitely new to me. But
this is the only game that I've actually encountered Amatsu. That's the only reason I knew who he was, because when you guys would refer to him, I was like, oh, I think that's my upcoming urgent. And I think I fought him. Bonnie, I think you and I fought him while we were like waiting on Kriss one day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't get anywhere. I think I was getting cornered, and I was like, Bonnie, this fucking thing will not leave me alone. And I'm telling you guys, like, you see it too, right? It's not just me. Like, I get targeted a lot. Like the
Just tell them to go play with Chris. They usually go.
yeah, like it's like I said, I don't
No
know
one
if
is not
it's
there.
yeah, I don't know if I'm causing like what is the word amity that I was saying?
Yeah.
Chris?
But it's
The
word
aggro?
for it's like aggro, yeah, or
Yeah.
something else.
I think the only thing I call it amity because that's what they tell us in Final Fantasy 14, which which it says for Behemoth and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You like you gotta like it's supposed to be part of the strategy for Behemoth in World.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get the tank to attract their attention while everyone
exactly.
else. Yep.
Which I think is why I
Yeah.
didn't like because he could attack me too, and I'm like, dude. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a gun lance thing. It's got to be like specific weapons that do a certain amount of like DPS per second, especially with my big ass explosions that I constantly do. That's probably what's
Yeah.
drawing his attention all the time. And I definitely probably need to jewel up for something that's takes the aggro off me. But I don't know, these last fights we had, I was able to like be smarter about my dodging and staying down. So I think I'm okay with taking the aggro. But when fucking Amatsu does his Metal Gear Ray water jet thing,
Oh yeah.
it seems like he's always targeting me. I'm like, there's 2 other dudes on the map, motherfucker. Please aim at them, because I'm like trying my best to get away from that thing.
There's 2 versions of it too, and I always get them confused. Because there's the one that goes straight forward, kind of like Plesioth. Actually, there's one that goes like straight, and he kind of goes up, so it goes out, like goes straight out from him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the one that goes side to side.
Oh,
and I always get them. I always get them confused because I think he's going to do the one that's straight forward. So I'll like go just barely to the side because I don't have to dodge a lot.
Right.
It always ends up being the one he does side to side, and he catches me.
Yeah, I only saw the ones that were going straight, like the Plesioth ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I never saw the side to side one, thankfully, because I would definitely do the same thing you did. I would definitely dodge into it or something. Bonnie, how about you? Is there any Beetlejuices in Monster Hunter now?
No,
No, really?
I haven't fought Beetlejuice yet. No.
But is he part of the game yet? Do you know?
No, not that I know of. At least I haven't seen anything, but they keep now and then bringing, other monsters.
Yeah, I'm only asking because you said you're the more recent now player. I keep forgetting to jump on it again, but
Yeah, because they just added, I think, Smarter Cuckoo. So
Smarter
Ooh.
Kutku?
So regular
yeah, I
cuckoo?
think
Oh my god.
Garuga.
Oh, Garuga.
No.
no.
I can't
Remember,
remember his
because it was
name.
Dumber Cuckoo, and then the smarter one of that one.
Yeah. It's from Rise, the bird. The red
Oh,
white
yeah.
bird.
Macau? The Great
No.
Macau?
No, Rise is Aka something.
Oh, cool.
Exosam, yes.
Oh,
umbrella?
yeah,
Okay.
Exosam. Sorry, I was thinking of the wrong fucking game. Yeah, the umbrella demon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 I like him better. I hate smaller, dumber cuckoo. I actually when everyone was all hyped up on YouTube, not YouTube, what's that? Facebook, about Cuckoo's making a comeback, right? Everyone's like, Cuckoo's back, yeah, yo. I commented on some page, I'm not even a member of it or whatever. And I was like, good. I'm like, I love Cuckoo. Like, fuck. And I didn't say fuck. I said like, smaller, dumber Cuckoo sucks. That's all I said. And it like flagged me down. It was like, oh, your comment must be reviewed before it can be posted, And I was like, okay, whatever.
Sucks.
Yeah. And I was like, whatever. And then it got cleared. But I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like, I just said sucks, but I mean, I stand by it. Smaller, dumber Cuckoo sucks.
But what about the Final Fantasy event quest where you got to fight him as he got bigger and bigger and bigger?
I found that one hilarious, but it's still.
It's comical, and that's about it. I still don't like him. He digs up, pulls out a rock, and he holds it in front of. Get the fuck out of here, bird.
I just
Give me
like
Cuckoo.
picking on him because he thinks he's brave with that rock, but not
Yeah.
really. I have a shelling gun, so that thing always knocks it out of his fucking hand. I'm like, nope, that's not happening, buddy. Sorry. I just love seeing him like fumble it in the air. He's like,
Yeah.
he's so cartoonish.
That's what's yeah. Again, I'm excited to fight Cuckoo again. So
Well, it looks like it's going to be like a pack of them. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I don't think it's good. Well, I mean, Congalala's by himself, but I'm interested in those smaller monster nests. Well, not smaller monsters, but monster nests.
Congalala would always have congas.
Right.
It was always that classic thing. So Cuckoo never had baby Cuckoos or anything like that. So I'm down to fight a horde of Cuckoos. Then fuck yeah.
That's what was cool about the Great Izuchi is that he had a pack.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 smaller Izuchis.
3?
Right? It was
3
him
or
and
2
2
for sure.
Was it just 2? Oh, okay.
Maybe 2, because yeah.
But the way they would attack together was like
Mhm.
really cool, and no other monster else
Mhm.
did that. I was like, dude, I thought you guys were showing us this because you're going to do this with more monsters, and they never did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So disappointed. I was like, oh well, that was a one-off mechanic. Great.
To counter your point, German, when you were talking about Kutku didn't have the baby Kutkus, it didn't, but it had the Conchus.
Oh my gosh, Handler.
Oh.
Where's that button? Use that button and say shut up. I told you, anytime he talks, just use that one.
That's a whole different. Hold on. Did you tell me I have to bring this button now over to here?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Shut up!
But Chris, that was introduced in like 4. Like prior to 4, he never had conchas.
Oh,
That's
okay,
true
I
because
didn't know
Conchus didn't exist before 4.
Yeah,
I remember
But
that because
those
of that
Conchus,
fucking
yeah.
the cliffside in that first map
yeah,
where
yeah.
you fight Celtas. God damn, those Conchus just knocking you off the edge.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, yeah. Those freaking. Actually, there's a short on that from NCA Productions about those fuckers just not letting you climb up. Yeah. The conchus they didn't appear to for you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. Good podcast. We'll see you next week.
Hey, this is Chris's podcast.
Yeah, so
I was waiting for Handler Kriss. That's what I was waiting for. But he
I know
stayed
we can't
quiet.
say anything. So, like, actually,
today we'll be talking about Beetlejuice.
There. Now it's on this.
As-
now it's on this. This soundboard too.
We'll be talking about Beetlejuice, as well as the toxic community members.
Yeah, or toxicity and
The toxicity among the community, yeah.
But I didn't want it just only to be toxicity, but also just the good side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The community in general, I guess.
Yeah. So I was looking up the actual pronunciation of this monster because we call it Beetlejuice because it is derived from the word Beetlejuice, the star
Mhm.
in the sky that supposedly we may
the
be able
supernova?
to. Supposedly we may be able to see it in our lifetimes exploding.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which means it's already exploded.
Oh yeah.
Depending on how many light years away it is from us, which is awesome. But if you don't know anything about astronomy, right? Not astrology.
Astronomy, correct, yeah.
If you want to know which star in the sky is Betelgeuse, it is Orion's left shoulder to us. So it's the left shoulder of Orion. So if you look up Orion in the sky, that is Betelgeuse. And you can actually see it with your bare eye. It's like an orange tinted star that has already blown up at some point.
Dude,
whenever
it's
that was.
642.5 light years.
So so 642 years ago, it most likely, or 600 or so years ago, it already exploded. And we're
Yeah.
going to hopefully see it in our lifetime, which is dope. But yeah, I was looking up like the pronunciation to it. Oh my God. Official pronunciation. It says, in Monster Hunter Stories 2, the character Naviru pronounces Beetlejuice as Bazelgeuse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
geese, yeah.
Bazelgeuse.
That's what you always say, right?
Jesus.
But then it never turns out to be true.
But yeah, Beetlejuice. How fitting, because the Beetlejuice movie is out. I didn't even think about that. And German has actually seen it.
That's why I figured you said Beetlejuice.
No, German said Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I picked Beetlejuice because he's one of my favorites. You know, I always
Oh yeah.
I've mentioned to you guys this off pod, but like my most favorite monsters are the ones that I hated the most. You know, to begin with, that became like my walls, and then once I conquered them, I'm like, oh, I love these. You know, but yeah, like what's it called? I think German doesn't like this one. Brachydios.
I hate Brian.
Yeah,
He hates Brachydios, dude. I love him.
I
He
love-
hates him.
I
Hates
love the
them.
boxer. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Bracky when it's his turn to be slain.
That one
Well,
should be next. That one
I'll-
should be next.
I'll be picking him, but you guys, whoever wants to pick him, that's fine. But if nobody picks him, that's my next one. But yeah, Bazelgeuse is this guy's name. Don't wear it out. What the hell? Another common pronunciation is basil juice. Oh, like basil. Bazelgeuse.
Basil geese. Let's call them
Yeah.
basil.
I've heard basil geese, yeah.
Yeah.
And then many
Basil
players
geese,
have
basil
their own
geese.
preferred pronunciations, such as the B52 or bagel goose.
Yeah, bagel. Yeah, bagel.
Oh, I've heard that
Bagel.
one, yeah. Yeah.
So
I like Beetlejuice the best.
Yeah, I will say this monster is definitely one of my favorite from World. His introduction was well deserved, well executed. You know, he was definitely a hurdle for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
Except for some reason, freaking my nephew Tony and my nephew Bonnie's younger brother Glenn, who apparently did somehow on a fluke. And then when it was our turn to hunt him, they just kept failing we kept failing like crazy. So
Yeah.
I was like, you guys got lucky. They're like, yeah, it was easy. I swear to God. But yeah,
I watched them do it.
yeah, Bonnie
I was
watched.
like, that was disappointed. The two-tempered Beetlejuice. Yeah, I was like, that's kind of disappointing. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's when I quit World the first time. I was like, what? No, I had such a trouble with the first one. I don't want to do two-tempered. What the fuck?
Two of them, yeah.
And I think it wasn't until Bonnie and Kriss, I think, probably, you guys were like, come on, we'll do it together. And I had to switch to Bo because I was like so afraid of this thing. I was like, no. But yeah, got over that hurdle.
Yeah,
Bonnie, how many times did we have to hunt that?
38 times.
The tempered one?
Yeah.
Jesus.
The two-tempered Beetlejuice, 38 times. Kriss never learned. I just want you to know that for the record. Kriss never learned their moves or anything like that. 38 freaking times straight, okay? One right after another. 38 times.
Well, that sounds like most nights with Kriss, man.
Yeah, but German, eventually you go like, hey, you know what? Let's hunt something else. But me and Kriss, we were committed, man. 38 times.
Yep.
38 freaking times.
Like I said, I've been not 38, but I've been there where I'm like, I just need one more ruby so I can make this. Let's do this, Kriss. 6 hours later, we finally killed one. I'm like, fuck, dude. That took forever. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It lets me master, get better or come up with fun games. Like, you know what? I'm going to see how long I can go without healing before Kriss faints. Like me, myself. Like, not trying to heal him. Like me,
Yeah.
survive
Making little mini
like
games.
one life, yeah.
Good times.
38 times, guys. 38.
Yep.
But yeah, this is Beetlejuice. I like him. I think he's fun. I think he's fucking annoying as well because, like Pickle, he will come invade your goddamn area. What is he known as, Kriss?
Invasive species.
Invasive species, I guess. Yeah. Like I would forget sometimes. Him and Pickle were the reasons you brought dung bombs. Because you'd be having your fun fighting your fucking Rathalos or some shit, And all of a sudden, and you're like, ah, shit. And you're like, motherfucker, who's got the bombs? Yeah. And then you're like, fucking Beetlejuice, But like I said, I think he's a really fun creature. We fought him last night a couple times, and I had fun. I love this thing. I really do love fighting him. I guess I'll be a broken record, and I'll go on record saying he's a monster that if you just sit there and watch his moves, you'll learn them, and you can, master him, if you will. He's very telegraphic.
38
not
times.
Kriss, not true.
38 times.
But like, you can really be like, the only things that will sometimes catch you off guard is like his random pie cones, if you will. Those ones will sometimes be like, bullshit, like one landed right where I happen to be, when he does his head shake, and they just fucking go all over the place. As far as I know that's random. I don't think there's any real like pattern to those. But otherwise, most of his moves, you're like, you just gotta watch him and know where to stand, and you'll be fine.
Supposedly.
Yeah, because when I did capture, what was it? You went up, right, Noise, and just died. And we failed.
Huh? Is that what happened?
Because he didn't. Yeah, because he didn't see
dude.
The bomb. I didn't see it either. I was like,
his bomb was inside of him.
I just captured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it World?
No, that was us last night.
Last night? I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Last night, yeah. And it wasn't the original Pickle. We fought the sprinkler one.
Not the Pickle, the Bagel.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
We'll talk about bagels later, as we talked about Kool-Aid pickles and stuff before. No, but yeah, this was, it was just was it both of them? Was it the Beetlejuice and Tailstra fight?
Yeah.
Must have been, because we only did the one Beetlejuice, and we smoked him. I said, all right, well, let's do a harder mission. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we were attacking the Tailstra first, and the Tailstra kept at least carting two of us at the beginning, so we were like, fuck, we should do Beetlejuice first.
Yeah. And
that first attempt, he was ready to go, ready to capture, and I just happened to be right next to him when, so Bonnie puts down a trap. I guess he put down one of his bombs. I didn't see it because he was right on top of it. He falls into the trap, and I'm like, whatever. And I have like a quarter of health because I'm just like, we got him. Who cares? And that fucking little bomb exploded, and when that was the last cart, and it was like, what just happened? Like, what the fuck? It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, pretty dumb. But yeah, that's how it happens.
Okay.
That was my story for last night. Just kidding. Carting at the last possible second. Seriously.
Yeah.
That was fun.
One of my favorite stories that has to do with Beetlejuice didn't actually happen to me. It actually happened to German, and it was we used to go hunting all the time, and high rank
Till I
Make sure
took
it
an arrow
shows
to
up.
the knees.
huh?
Till I took an arrow to the
Yeah,
knee.
And Beetlejuice, like you said, every time we're hunting a monster, it's like he senses, oh, you're having fun? Let me join too. And he'll come in and he beats you up, he beats up the monster, and he flies away.
Yeah.
And then one time German was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm coming after you now. And so he's like, you guys go finish the monster. I'm going to go kill him. And it was just like a flip has switched, and a switch had flipped in his mind. And he's like, I'm done. You're done. I'm going to kill you now.
No, I made it a mission that every time we go on a mission, if he was on the map, I'd be right back. I'm gonna go take care of his ass real quick. I'm telling you, I envision.
And
like,
it was no longer him like following us. It was German following him, and he
I
was
was
running
chasing
away
him.
from him.
Yeah, I would chase him everywhere, and I'd just let Kriss and Bonnie just deal with it. Maybe if another hunter was there, Damon or someone else. But yeah, I'd be back, guys, and I'd usually end up killing it, or because that's when I'd capture for sure. Like, all right, he's blue, capture. All right, let's go back to the main monster.
Yeah,
Damon.
you got fed up, you got pissed.
He was pissing. I think it was obviously, again, listeners, we're not exaggerating when we say that Kriss costs us a lot of fucking missions. So it must have been one of those nights where we just fucking probably have killed nothing in hours worth of hunting. And so then Beetlejuice is showing up every other mission. All right, I'm fucking done, dude. I'm gonna kill something. I don't
He
care.
got his anger on someone.
It's true. There was a while where we were hunting to go broke, and we have to go beat up Jagras with our
When we learned those
mantles.
abandoned mantles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you and I had to do for a while too, because we had no freaking money because of you. No money.
Yep. Who has money to post? Okay, I will.
And that's paid for those 38 tempered beetle pieces.
Jeez. I know,
Sure.
dude. I used up so many meal tickets, gourmet meal tickets, or whatever they're called.
I never use
That's
those.
true, yeah.
I forget I have them.
I use them all the time to get us like guaranteed weakener,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, insurance, and we still
Moxie.
That was another thing. Who's got insurance?
Moxie saved me so
Anyone
much.
have insurance?
I think it was what saved me last night a bunch of times with the Matsu, dude, because I'd get hit and it's just like pixel health, and I was like, oh shit, I must have Moxie or something on right now.
Yeah.
No. Well, my story was, we were playing World, and at that point, I had killed everything, like, easily, right? Like, when Handler was like, oh, there's a Rathian, like, don't go near it, you're not ready to kill that. I'm like, shut up. And I went and I killed it, right? Just to prove her wrong. I was like, I've killed that in my sleep. Like, you know how many I've done? I don't care. So I went, right? And German and Kriss had done the quest where Beetlejuice comes out. And so they were telling me, like, hey, this thing hits hard. It actually killed us or whatever, right? And I was like, whatever. It's probably because Kriss is there. I was like, it's not going to be a big deal. I was like, I just killed everything. The Diablos, everything. I don't care. And I go out there with them, right? And we're playing. All of a sudden, the music plays. And just, right? And I die. I cart. I'm like, what the hell was that? And they're just laughing. They're like, we told you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, and I might actually have to try now. But I didn't believe him at first. I'm like, it's probably just because of Kriss. And this thing comes out of freaking nowhere. And it carts me the first time I see it. And I didn't even know what happened to me. It came out of nowhere.
What's funny is I think we've all had that moment with various monsters. We're like, I can take them. I already killed a blank. This shit. And then it's like, oh shit, never mind. Then you get one-shotted or near one-shotted. Oh fuck, run away.
Well, that was
Let me
happening to
regroup.
us.
Let me rethink.
That was happening to us last night with Teostra. It was just like, why is
Yeah,
dude? He's
dude.
hitting us really hard. Like,
That's fucking
shit.
It was. He was hitting us hard. Like Beetlejuice, the first one we did, didn't really do that much damage. But then Teostra, like, it barely even touched you, and like half your health was gone. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, I need to
Why
pay
is this
attention
thing
now.
hurting so much? Yeah. That's why we carted so much, because
Yeah, it's because
got
it's
cocky
Telstra, not
with
even
the
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. We never got to see Beetlejuice on that mission. Until we said, "All right, let's go do Beetlejuice first." God
Yeah.
damn.
Because usually we're like, okay, who are we going after first? And German's just like, whatever's closest to us. I was like, well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Telstra, so that's what we're gonna go do. Guess that was a bad choice.
That's
No,
usually
kept smoking us.
that's usually what me and Bonnie would do too. Like,
Yeah,
go
whatever's
on
closer, dude.
expeditions, whatever's closer, man. Fuck it, let's just go.
If it's not one of the
Yeah.
monsters that we're hunting, grab him so we can get to
right
the monster
over
that's closer. Yeah,
Mhm.
you are now my tool.
Yeah, but he was hitting hard. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't expect Telstra to hit that hard.
Mm-mm. Especially for us having to do both monsters at the same time. Like, usually it's not too bad. It's actually
Mhm.
easier, but this one was harder for some reason.
Even the
Yeah.
Beetlejuice had like a way higher HP pool. I think that because we were like, why isn't this fool going down? And we're just beating
Yeah,
up
why
on
is
him,
he
and he
not
just
blue yet?
will not die. Like, what the
Because on the
Yeah.
solo Beetlejuice, we smoked that thing, like you said,
Yeah.
we smoked them, and you were like, "Is this Master Rank?" I'm like,
fuck? Yeah, I
dude.
thought it
Like,
was high rank, but
you
I guess
just didn't. And I was like, I'm sure. And I went to look at, like, yeah, it's fucking 6 stars, dude. It's 6, and dude, we just kicked his ass, I guess.
because so it was like the same as World, right? He like regular Beetlejuice shows up on high rank, and then Seething shows up on Master, on G rank.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah,
Because that's how it was in World.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know
So
what's
same
funny?
rise?
What's funny is he didn't even do his sprinkler move on us at
No.
all. He didn't do his badass Beetlejuice move where he flies in the sky and turns bright blue and just shoots fucking pine cones everywhere. You
German.
know?
What color are the pine cones for you?
Purple.
Okay, purple blue, I guess.
Is
that what you're calling me out
like, they're
for?
purple to me. Yeah, I was wondering
No.
what color
Oh.
is you.
I just looked at the image
Oh.
that German just posted into the Gathering Hub. It's
That's
just,
what I felt like, dude.
It's an image of the guy from the movie Predator.
I forget his name.
Oh my god, I know
In
it.
the movie, Sunny.
No.
No?
It's
Billy.
Billy. Yeah. I was like, is it Jimmy? No, it's Billy. Dude, I fucking love that movie, man.
That's how I felt, dude. I was like, fuck this. I'm like, I'm telling you, in my mind, it was that theme of.
The thing is, Billy died, bro.
I know. In my mind, Billy actually put up a hell of a fight against. We didn't get to see it.
No, because he died right away.
No, in my mind, he kicked
He
ass.
threw away his weapons and then cut his own chest.
Which
He,
is
he
funny.
probably died from hitting an artery, and he was like, ah.
Which is funny because, like, they had just established in that movie that it only hunts or attacks you if you have weapons or whatever bullshit, right? And then so Billy's like challenging him clearly to a fight, and since we don't get to see it, we can only assume what happened, like that he just fucking snuck up behind him and stabbed him or something, you know, or
Probably.
in front of him cloaked and stabbed him because it's
You
only
see the
Arnold
image
Schwarzenegger.
from, you see that he's looking at Billy from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
front.
Yeah.
But yeah, he probably jumped behind him or some shit.
Because it's only he only has that fight with Arnold, right?
The
Which is
one-on-one
just-
fist fight?
Yeah. So it makes you think like, dude, Billy should have got his 1-on-1 fist fight with this guy, you know. But anyways, yeah, that's how I felt, dude. I was just done. I was done running. I was like, fuck this shit. I'll be back, guys.
I never noticed as a kid, like, how badass these guys were. Like, to me, I was just like, oh, big muscle guys, yeah, they're badass. But, like, as a grown-up, because I watched it, I think, last month, I just got on an Alien and Predator kick, and I was like, I'm gonna watch these fucking movies. I just remember the part where they're, like, you know, like, what happened to the very first guy that gets killed protecting... He's like, well, no, he's got the girl hostage, right? And he gets carried off into the jungle, and she's like, the jungle came alive and killed him, you know? And fucking, you know, they're telling Billy, like, you know, what's wrong with you, you know, because he's kind of like staring off into the distance. And you know, he's like, I'm scared, you know, and fucking the other guy's like, bullshit, you ain't afraid of no man.
Yeah.
And then he says, shit, what does he says?
I wasn't no man or something. Just something.
He says there's something hunting us, and it ain't no man. And yeah,
Okay.
that makes you go like, oh shit, yeah, Billy doesn't fear men, but he's afraid of the thing that's hunting him, like whatever the fuck that thing is. So yeah, as an adult, I was like, yeah, I kind of understand that now. Like, yeah, I've gotten into fights where I'm like, I ain't afraid of you, but when you see that one guy where you're like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna kick my ass.
Well, yeah, because these were an elite team of men. They really were, you know.
These fools were
And,
commandos.
And to be getting picked off one by one.
Oh wait, were they Contras?
No, they were just Delta Force or something like that.
Yeah, they were a special team because that's, you know, Arnold was saying like we're not hired killers.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
ain't no punk bitch.
We ain't no punk, bitch. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna grab that sound effect now because otherwise I'm gonna forget.
but no. So I was getting confused. His character's name is Billy, and he's actually played by Sonny Lanham.
Okay.
But yeah, we didn't get to see that special move, which was kind of sad because that move was pretty cool. Because that's I remember when
My
we
favorite.
fought seeding versus regular Beetlejuice, and I must say, other than the change of color, I find the fights very similar, except for that cool finishing move.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't see a difference in them. I think they could have done maybe something different back in the day, back in our times.
In the long ago.
They would throw a subspecies, change his color, and then he'd be fucking ice or water, you know. And I'm glad they're kind of getting away from that because that is a really cheap way to give you, subspecies. But yeah, just making this. They kind of did the same thing. Like they make it purple, and then he does one special move, which is funny because
he's way more aggro though. Like
sure,
he was mad yesterday. he was pretty pissed.
Well, yeah, but because it's the same concept with like Rathalos, Silver and Blue and Raytheon counterparts, where like it's a pink Raytheon. Oh my god, what's it do? Nothing. It's the same. I mean, in the original games, in the newer games, they actually do get some extra moves, that are unique to them, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Beetlejuice, and I guess it's true for all the invasive species, if you're hunting a regular monster or some monster that has a theme, when the invasive species comes in, their theme takes over, and I think that's a nice little touch.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for fighting with Kazoo.
Dude, Kazu's theme is my favorite all time.
So Bonnie's here going, and I'm not lying, and she's not lying, Noise, when she says she plays with no volume.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of times where we're like, oh, you can hear when she's like, I got no volume. And so I know now, I'm like, oh yeah, she's got no volume. So Bonnie's probably going here like, what are you talking about? What's Kazoo's theme? I gotta play it one day so I can hear it. There is no theme, Bonnie. It's just fucking silence. So all you hear is just the noises of the cave and his fucking shrieks and his weird sniffing he does. That's all you can hear.
You know what? We should make Kriss play with no volume because it forces you to pay attention to the moves versus like hearing them come. And maybe he'll learn and we won't have to fight Beetlejuice for 38 times straight.
Yes, last words.
Well, we're gonna have to see, Kriss, because 38 times. 38 times. But yeah, Glenn and Tony, dude, they did that in like it was easy, and I was disappointed because I was like, oh, that's gonna be a fun battle. And I'm watching them play, and they spent the whole time fighting each other. So basically, all they had to do was just pick them off once, one would lose. And yeah, they did it like nothing. I was like, okay, and that's lame. Because I let Glenn play with Tony. I was like, here you go ahead. Because, I knew I was going to have to do it with you guys later. So I was like, it's all right, go. But yeah, they literally just fought each other. And that's how they did that mission, that tempered Beetlejuice. And then once it came down to help Kriss, it just wasn't happening.
Well, me too. It took me a minute. I tried a good number of times and we couldn't get it done.
Yeah, but not 38 times, German.
No, not 38. Okay. I'll be honest.
Not because I mean, you eventually learn the moves and all that, and what's gonna happen, and where to go, where to stand. But no, 38 times. You got your old crew, and this is mine. It's gonna be 38 times.
I do laugh that I know Kriss has cost me many missions, but I know I've been also AWOL a lot, and you play with him more than I do, so I know he's cost you 10 times more missions than me.
Man, he's had to make me play stairs a bunch of times too, man, where I actually have to go care what I eat and go get the right weapon. Like even maybe gem in freaking friendship because I'm done, I'm tired. Like, all right, make sure I can make more life powders so that I don't have to go to camp to go get more. Freaking Kriss. 38 times.
Good times.
38 times, Kriss.
And all 38 of them were memorable.
Were they?
Well, you remember them all, yeah?
No, I don't remember them all. I know I counted every single one.
Punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch.
That's literally what I thought when they were telling me that he hits hard and like it's hard, and I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I ain't no chimp from what is it, Donkey Konga?
Donkey Konga? No.
Chimp Champ, remember?
No.
And then Gorilla. Those are the
No.
different levels.
Oh yeah, the difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so guys, so there was this
yeah,
game
okay.
called Donkey Konga where you had these bongos,
We have them.
and it was a yeah. I'm telling not you guys, the listeners, just in case they don't know what it is.
Oh, but I know.
And
Don't tell me.
no, not you, them.
Okay. Don't tell me though.
I'm
But he's
not- don't-
listening, so he's one of the listeners.
No, he's a recorder.
In fact, future him is listening to this because he's editing.
That's true. So just mute this part out then.
Okay, I'll just cut it out.
Mhm. And I remember, Bonnie, I would get so pissed because I think I only owned one bongo at a time at that time, and we were playing the mini game, the juggling the bananas, and I was on the fucking bongos, and for some reason I don't know why, and you were on the controller, and I didn't know there's 3 buttons. There's the left bongo, right bongo, and then technically it's supposed to be a clap, but it's just looking for audio, right? It's any kind of audio.
Yeah.
So I always thought it was like slap the bongo. That's what I thought it was, the fucking.
And that's what we did. We
The
slapped the
trigger.
side of the bongo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, it's
that's
a
what I thought.
microphone.
It's a mic. It's right above it.
Because I've
And,
also noticed the button also does the same thing. Like the start
Oh,
button.
Oh, does it? Okay.
It does the same thing. I've clapped the
Maybe if your
outside.
mic is broken.
Maybe, yeah. Well,
Mm.
the Kojima
But-
team made this.
I know, right? But what was funny is Bonnie. By the way, she was very good. She would beat me out every time at that juggling the banana, because like you would use left and right to toss the bananas, and then
Juggling the banana, huh?
and then clap or smack the bongo to get the other one. Well, again, this is before I knew it was an audio cue that it was picking up. So it's all of us sitting in the room. It's me, Bonnie, my sisters, cousins, you name it, right? So we're all being loud and shit. And Diddy Kong is the one that hands you the fucking bananas. And he would hand me bananas just because we're all making noise. And so I'd scream, "Stop it, Diddy Kong! Stop it!" And every time I'm shouting, he's fucking handing more bananas. And I'm like, "Bonnie, this fucking controller's broken," And then she's like, "No, dude, it works fine. It works fine. Every time we play, it works fine." But because we're all laughing, and it just makes me so mad that it wasn't until way later I figured out. I'm just watching Diddy Kong be like, I'm like, "Stop giving bananas, you son of a bitch!" And I just have a pile of bananas on the floor. Like, fuck it, I'm not playing no more, Bonnie. You're the champ. You're the best at this one. I can't beat you.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Now you know.
Good times.
Cool. Oh, so I guess we should talk about Beetlejuice and his variants and all that shit. And I guess since I picked them, I will share my screen with you guys if I can figure this out. That's how I saw that screen, because I was about to go share my screen and stuff, and then I saw German posted that Billy thing. So Basil Geese Monster Hunter Quick Hair. Oh, this website. For those veteran monster hunters, you know that this wiki was our Bible, because there was no such thing as Hunter Notes. Well, there was Hunter Notes, but not like they are now. No wish lists, no anything like that. You had to fucking write down all the things like, okay, I need this many, what is it, like king beetles or rhino whatever bugs and carpenter bugs and all this shit just to make whatever. Because, yeah, there was no way to keep track of them before. Yeah, and when I streamed back in the day, I used to have an overlay that just had all the shit that I needed, and it was reading off a text file. And my homie, shout out to Chubby, I gave him a command to be able to add and remove how many items I needed of something, so that would update live on my stream. But yeah, anyways, the Monster Hunter Wiki. So Beetlejuice, flying wyvern. So he shares a skeleton with the bird wyverns, pretty much, I guess. Does he? I feel like he shares. Yeah, I guess like Rathian and the Eastern dragons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He only has 2 variants so far, right? Just seething Beetlejuice and just regular Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird that they didn't bring a new one into Rise, but maybe in Wilds that'd be fucking sick.
A nice one. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean that's all there
I
is.
don't like how you said that, Chris.
Shut up.
He's just he's a pretty brand new monster. He was created for 5th gen specifically. There was no other invasive monsters, like we said, besides the pickle before him. So 2 generations of the pickle, and then Beetlejuice came in to fucking, in my opinion, knock him right off his throne.
Yeah.
But there's always 2 variations, right, to a turf war. Like either one of them would win.
I think it always ends in a draw.
It ends in a draw with them?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember. I won't lie.
Well, this fucker, he has Blast Blight, which became a thing I think in 5th generation, because I think in 3rd and 4th generation it was still slime, wasn't
I
it?
think so. I want to say so.
And that was introduced by my best friend. He's my best friend. Brachydios Mio. And I think they brought slime back for something, didn't they? Or they just call it Blast now, right?
As far as I know, it's just Blast. What did you say?
Well, I was just saying, I think they brought slime back, but I guess I'm wrong.
No, I think it's just Blast buildup.
Oh, what I'm thinking of is they brought back Frenzy. That's what it was. Just for our other fun friend. Fuck, what is his name now? I can't remember.
Gormagala.
Yes, thank you.
Chris's favorite.
That's what I
I love him.
I know he'll be picked on the Kriss side. I used to hate him too, and then I was like, I love this guy. But yeah, just Blast, Blight, Fire. He's weak to Thunder, Ice, and Dragon. Are both the same? Both are weak to... Oh, Seething is only weak to Ice. Okay, good to know.
Oh.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, he's fairly new, so he doesn't have a lot of variants. And yeah, he's a pain in the ass when you first run into him, but after that, once you get used to him, he's just super fun. Yeah, I did forget to mention that when I got introduced to the Seething version, I think I was just coming back to World, and I started playing with the German and Bonnie, because I was mostly just playing with Kriss and my wife and our other friends online. They're like, "Oh, you haven't fought Seething, Beetlejuice?" And I was like, "No." I'm like, "Let's go do it right now." I was like, "Okay," because at that point I didn't care. I was just like, I'm like Billy. I am afraid of no man, And I fucking get introduced to this guy, and you guys are like, "Wait till you see his whatever move."
Sprinkler move.
Or I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think you mentioned it or anything. But when I saw it happening, I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I was just like, "This looks like I need to fucking panic dive." And yeah, sure enough, because I was way too close, I was like, "I need to panic dive." But yeah, that sprinkler move was fucking awesome. I love it, and it's way faster in Rise, as far as I could tell.
Yeah,
But,
definitely faster on Rise.
yeah.
Moves a lot quicker.
German, are you saying that he's not purple? Is that what you're saying?
He is purple, like his body.
Like him in the bombs?
I mean, I'm not okay. I don't know, man. I'm colorblind, I guess.
What color do you see?
I don't see color. I just see a dead monster that needs to be on the floor.
Oh, according to our other podcast, he sees color.
Oh yeah.
The
queen.
He loves his Nubian queen, that's for sure.
like he has his pine cones are purple, but he's not purple in my point of view.
Well, he's got like a purple hue.
Beard?
I would say a hue to the light in him, right? To the light that comes out of his bottom pine cones, like on his chest and stuff.
But those are things he launches at you. Like, so that's not him being purple. It's just
but doesn't he?
Cones.
Isn't it the top of him also kind of has like a? Well, I guess it's. I don't know. It's blue, purple-ish. Is that what you're saying, German? That he's more blue? Yeah, on the top.
Like he's always just been kind of just Beetlejuice with purple, bluish pine cones.
Okay.
But again, I don't see. I'm not a color person, so I just see.
You're a person of color, German.
Yeah, we all are. We're all a shade of wheat, man.
All a shade of what? Wheat?
Yeah.
Like trigo? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why wheat?
That's what I heard too.
That's the color we are. Look up
He
shades of
said
wheat.
that's the color we are.
Look up shades of wheat. We all fall in there.
Kriss is not a shade of wheat.
Oh, absolutely. Look it up. He's a bleach wheat.
He is Wonder Bread.
which is enriched white bleached wheat.
I guess.
Can't find him there.
Yeah,
Bonnie's sister is right. I'm albino white.
The albino.
white. Yeah.
Yeah, when she was picturing what he looked like, that's what she said that he was.
Did you know that? Now you know.
God damn.
And then she was disappointed. It's like, how come he doesn't look albino white?
Glenn too.
Glenn thought you were Captain America. And he's like, you catfished me.
He pictured I was 6 feet tall for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
I also pictured Kriss taller, at least taller than me. And when I met him in real life, I was like, this motherfucker's Gimli from fucking Lord of the Rings. Like, what the hell? Especially with the beard, I was like, Jesus Christ. I could throw this guy. What's going on?
I need you to toast me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Kriss is going.
What does he say? Don't tell
don't tell the
others. Yeah, don't tell the elf. Yeah, that's right, because Vigo has to throw him.
Yes.
Fucking Aragon.
So we're like we got to hunt a monster. Noise is like, you have my gun lance. Bonnie's,
Yes.
my hammer, my bow, and then Kriss, and my switch axe.
God damn it. That is so perfect. All right, Chris, you have to put an extra effort now. Now you're gonna have to put the Monster Hunter weapons into that scene.
Well, my last name actually means axe too, so it's all very fitting.
No, you've said that a million times and it's not true.
It is.
You always say, right? But then it never turns out to be true.
Your last name means axe?
No, if anything, Machado.
Yes.
I'm
It's
going-
Portuguese.
Portuguese. All right. So also, let's look up the word Portuguese. Okay, Machado meaning. If it means that in Portuguese, I will concede. Oh shit, he's right.
Okay, fine.
I concede. Yeah, okay. I thought you were referring to in Spanish. I was like, it
No.
definitely does not mean X.
No, it's I had no idea what it meant for a long time, and I was helping someone move some stuff. I think they would like be at their backyard or their shed or something, and this guy happened to be Portuguese, and he asked me, "Oh, what's your last name?"
Mhm.
And so I told him. He's like, "Is that? Do you know what that means?" I said, "No." He said, "Portuguese. It means axe." I was like, "Oh," and so ever since then, I've just like even before then, I've had a love of axes, battle axes, whatever, you know.
Axe body spray.
Yeah. Oh, my favorite. Yeah.
No.
And yeah, he told me that. I was like, oh, dang, that's cool. So yeah.
And that was the first time Chris's head grew.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
First time it went straight to my head.
And my Machado.
Mm.
Oddly enough, it is super related to like axe in Spanish because it's hacha in
Oh.
Spanish.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Yeah, I always thought your last name kind of derived from machete. So,
machete.
Machado,
Oh, yeah.
machete. I was like, I'm like,
Machete
it's a-
don't text, bro. Yeah.
Okay, Chris, thank you for that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know that.
I never doubted you.
Now you know.
That's gonna be my new favorite button. Oh, I guess that's pretty much it for Beetlejuice, unless German wants
Yeah.
to take us on a trip of Beetlejuice shaped dildos
No.
or Beetlejuice flavored.
Who's
pickles.
casting the? Because we said we're gonna let German do it. We can look up that bait again.
Yeah.
Debate. What is it?
You were looking at
Oh.
lures or something. You said they were worms.
Yeah,
but
fishing-
They didn't look
fishing
like
worms.
worms.
No, I wasn't looking up lures. I was looking up Yamutsukami.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how
Yeah.
to spell it. So the thing, it thought like it was like Yamamoto. I don't remember the brand, but it's a fishing brand.
I had to edit a lot of that out because we weren't really describing what was going on. So I was just
Uh-huh.
like, fuck, I gotta cut a lot of this out. It makes no sense just listening to it. So if you guys want to listen to all that cut content before I get to it, subscribe to Patreon. You can listen to it live and laugh your fucking head off when we're doing really dumb things and searching up weird stuff.
Oh, when
They're
German
worm.
takes control and then he
Worm.
leaves for like 5 minutes and
No,
they were there
someone
trying
said
to figure out what
I had to go
we're
get the
looking
thing.
at.
Oh yeah, I had to cut out the whole part where he like left to go find the little figurine we
Valstrike.
bought him, which I
Yeah.
guess we
Yeah.
did get you that Valstrike or something. I gotta talk to my wife, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. But either way, I do know it had a piece of Nargacuga because it was
Yes.
supposed to be like collect all the pieces of Lucent Nargacuga. But yeah,
Oh, that one's my favorite.
I thought it was something else. I don't think I've ever fought a Lucent Nargacuga.
Oh, that was super fun.
Oh, it's so much easier on what is it? The one that came after, the one that has all the monsters. What's it called?
Double cross.
Yeah. Like it's easier on there than it was on Try.
Okay.
It's so much easier.
probably. That was a lot of
When
people's
they-
complaints is that a lot of monsters got nerfed or something.
When Lucent,
Yeah.
isn't he in Rise or Sunbreak?
I don't
I don't think
so.
Lucian is in Sunbreak.
No,
I could have sworn they added him. No, I'm pretty sure.
no, correct.
No, you're on crack. I'm
He's
pretty sure
one
they
for
added because
one.
Lucent's the
Let's
one
see.
that goes invisible partially, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added him to Sunbreak.
I'll double check right now.
I'm
In a
looking right
minute.
now.
Doing something else.
Wow, there's a lot of Nargacuga variants.
Even if Handler Chris is right, he's wrong.
Hey, partner.
Mm,
Yeah, it had his Sunbreak thing right there. The Rise.
Did it where?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
shit.
there. Yeah.
Oh, he was added in Sunbreak. Holy shit.
You know what, Bunny? Yes, he is in it. I think we fought him. We fight a
It's
lot.
easier.
No, I never questioned him. I said I don't know.
No, that's
never
just
doubted.
that's
Yes,
all.
General.
Yeah, I never doubted him. Yeah, we all failed in Handler Kriss. What was it?
No, he's wrong. He's wrong no matter what.
Dude, what was the thing he said in the last episode? Something Handler Kriss. Fuck, it was one of the funniest fucking... Fuck. I'll never know. I already edited that episode. That episode's out there. I'll never hear it again. Yeah. Anyway. Any Kool-Aid flavored bagels, Chairman?
No,
Out there?
but I think we should, in honor of him being fiery, we should make like a Cheeto bagel or some shit like that.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Down my
say...
water.
Like flaming hot Cheeto bagel.
I thought Chairman was going to say we should blaze one up. For the bagel, blaze it up.
Well, Bonnie's name on her PSN name for a while was Green Blazin', so.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Oh.
it wasn't referenced
No,
to that.
no, of course not. Of course not. Green's his favorite color.
Handler.
But so what's funny is
Yeah.
a buddy of mine, many moons ago now, like he knows Bonnie and everything, and he was at my house. This is back in the day, and happened to be on PlayStation. I think it was PlayStation 3 at the time. No, it was 4. Must have been 4, right, Bonnie? And
Yeah.
and anyways, he saw the name Green Blaze, and he was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's Bonnie." And he goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like just weirded out. And I was like, I looked at him like, "What?" And he goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Bonnie?" I'm like, "Yeah." "She smokes weed?" And I was like, "What? Green Blaze?" And I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "No, dude." I'm like, "No, she just likes green, dude, and Blaze. I don't know, fire." He was like, "Dude," I was like,
Yeah,
"What the fuck?"
yeah, that's literally what it was. It was Green Fire. And I'm like, damn it, I have to
he was
change it.
just
Too
so
many
in
people
shock.
keep
'Cause he was
saying
like,
that
"Bonnie
to me.
smokes weed?"
Dude, like, I remember, because I must have had her at some point. Yeah, I saw the Green Blaze and I was like, what the fuck is that? Because I had both that and Mosshead. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I can't remember who I asked. And someone was like, oh, that was Bonnie's old name. And I was like, oh, I'm like, but why do I have both of them? Which is the weird thing. It's like, did you make a whole nother account or something?
No, it's because when you first change it, it like keeps it for a little bit and it tells your friends, hey, this is so and so.
Oh, your real name.
And then
or
it goes
something
away.
like
Yeah,
Weird.
it's just to tell you, like, hey, this person changed their gamer tag to this.
But only if you make
But
them like
that's
a
what it
close
was.
friend, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because if it's close friend, it'll give you their real name. Because you can like request for real name or something like that.
Yeah.
that? Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, why do I have both of them on here? This is fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just Green Fire.
Yeah. German, what are you posting?
I'm posting fishing bait for my fishing buddies out there.
That is the what I call it, the rip for her pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a fucking fishing worm. You guys are.
It's fishing for something, German. That's for sure. People in the Discord are gonna be like, "What?" Well, now you guys know what we were looking at.
Yeah.
I figured I should post it for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it was completely cut out of the last episode, but now they know. Now they know we were talking about that last time. Okay, so let's. What's our next section? We're gonna talk about community toxicity,
Yeah.
but mostly just community. Yeah, I don't know. I felt it obviously because I didn't really play with too many people. But as far as like being on forums and stuff, people were very. What do you say? They were much friendlier, I think, before the 5th generation.
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
Nobody was elitist. Nobody was like, you fucking idiot. No one was doing any kind of shit like that on the forums. You'd be like, how do I get fucking this bug or whatever? And someone would be like, check this out. Someone's got a map. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Here's all the fucking bug things in the flooded forest or something. It's like, sick. Thanks, man. Like it felt way different before the 5th generation. And then once World came out, it just felt like all the Call of Duty otakus came in and they devoured the game. And then they were like, oh, there's like no content. But then also they were, min-maxing everything and
Meta builds this, meta builds that.
Yeah, and it was just like now they were calling you stupid on the forums for asking a fucking legit question.
Or for not having the proper build. You're not bringing Part Breaker 20. You're stupid. You're useless. Like, dude, fuck off.
Yeah, it made me think of like Warframe Kriss when people would bring in Limbo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had the Limbo Warframe, you got kicked. Nobody wanted to play with you. It was just because of a certain ability that he has that kind of, I can kind of understand because it kind of, what is it? It kind of nerfs people around you or something like that. Kriss, do you remember?
I think so.
So
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works.
yeah, and so they would just kick you. They'd be like, nope, no Limbos here. Which is funny
Well, that's
because
kind of what we did with jousting. So
with what?
with the freaking insect clave. You're kind of like, I think I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of felt that at the beginning of the fifth generation. I hope it's gotten better. I haven't really looked out there, but according to some of the comments that we get in our 3 Monster Hunter videos that we put out months ago, people, I mean, there's always going to be toxic comments and positive comments, but yeah, it just seems like it's still out there. Maybe not as bad as when I think but right before Iceborne came out, I think that's when it was really, really bad because people were just like itching for new content.
Sure. Yeah, I would agree. I want to say because everything else was prior to 3. From my experience, Try, it was all ad hoc. So the people you played with were your friends. So if you had a toxic friend and you're playing with them, that's on you.
Yeah.
But Try was the first time me and Bonnie played online.
Right.
And,
there was lobbies.
And I didn't see it too much, but Bonnie definitely did get called out a few times for being Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Or for and this is funny. The people that were calling her out for being dumb, for going the wrong way when delivering an egg or something like that, didn't know she had fucking feline lander or whatever it's called. And so they'd be like,
so
what the
pissed.
They'd be like, how did you deliver that? What the fuck? And
You're like, you freaking idiot, don't jump off.
yeah, you're going the wrong way. They were literally like, I think it was just typing. You couldn't talk, right?
I was going to say, how did you guys communicate?
Nintendo. It was just typing.
Yeah.
They were like, you're going the wrong way. And they were like, signal, bing, bing. And Bonnie was like, I'm going this way because we know what the fuck we're doing, idiots.
And the best part was that they would try to do it and the egg would come.
You're like, why can't we do it?
Like, what the?
Yeah. Or Bonnie told me this one
that
that they got KO. They were dizzy and they didn't know to spin the joystick to snap out of it. They just sat there.
Or how to like, and when they would get on fire too, I'm like, and they're like, how do you get it off so fast? And I was like, stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, bro, come on.
Right? I was like, come on, that one's obvious.
Man. You have to roll 3 times.
I know.
But
they're like, come on, no, seriously, ha ha ha, seriously, how? And I was like, roll. No, seriously, roll.
Or
I know that's what German
water.
hates. I think that's why you hate Brigadiers also too, is because it's blast. You got to roll 5 times.
That's
to get
not
rid of
necessarily why I hate it, but yeah, it's a little different there. But no, like there's plenty of punchers that were like we join a lobby or they join us or whatever, however it worked, and they would see Bonnie with Sword and Shield, and they'd be like, we're gonna lose, we're not gonna, and we defeat the shit out of this monster like we did with Beetlejuice last night, and they'd like instantly friend request Bonnie, friend request me, and we're like, he's not worthy. Or some of them would be like, okay, this guy was kind of cool, all right, he definitely put up, so. He gave us some hard time, but he realized we were experienced. But that's where I first started seeing a little toxicity. But no, for sure, 5th gen. It brought it out in a lot of people. Like I said, I saw it really early on in the game, where people were already again doing meta builds early game. People were already saying this is the armor to wear, these are the skills to bring, these are the. And I was like, I just want to play it my way. Just I want to have fun.
My way. Unless you're Kriss, then you get kicked out of the lobby for sending your guild card or what else was it, Kriss, that you would do, and they'd instantly be like, get out of here, and I would do it, and I'd get like
arm wrestle? No.
No.
She did get a bunch from winning arm wrestling though.
Oh, jeez.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say nope, I lost my thought. Shit. Oh, well, one of the comments we got was because I was saying I didn't like Namiel because it's like I said in previous episodes, it's like same skeleton as Malzeno or whoever the fuck, it's just that's a Western dragon skeleton, isn't it?
Yeah.
Namiel has 4 legs.
It's very similar to like Kushala Daora.
Who?
Kushala Daora?
Oh, I didn't hear you say Ku. Like the name sounded so weird without the Ku. Like Shala Daor.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I was like, huh? Yes, very much Kushala Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, I was gonna say just Dora.
Dora.
Why are you making it complicated?
I don't know. Well, usually I don't say Kushala Dora. I just say Kushala or Dora. But yeah, it was just like the same skeleton, so that's what was boring me. I was like, whatever, and it was cool that she would bring up water and stuff and slow you down, which was kind of like a fighting Baroth in the mud type of thing.
Sure. You know what I think about it? It actually is very similar to not the skeleton, but the fight to what the one we just fought last night? Narwhal? No, Amatsu. Water lightning, because this thing had water and lightning.
Yeah, Yeah, but I guess not everyone, but there was a particular comment that was like, this fool doesn't like Namio, but like talking about liking healing, and you need that for like the healing meta. And who cares?
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm not out there to fucking be the top 10. Who's even measuring that? Can you measure that? The top 10 hunters out there?
Team Darkseid was the top
Yeah.
tier.
That's it.
But again, it's like, same here. I'm not playing to be the top player. I'm playing just to have fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The opposite of Pokemon.
Beetlejuice 38 times.
I was gonna say.
Don't want to be the very best. Just playing for fun.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
Again, I agree with Bonnie though. I don't want to spend 10 hours not killing anything, but I still want to have fun.
Yeah, I don't want to struggle. Yeah, I'll get the gear enough to like have fun and have a challenge and shit. But yeah, once you get the meta, then you're just like what happened to Beetlejuice last night. We just slapped him into the ground. That's how it's just like, are we all fucking OP'd? What's happening?
I guess we were, dude.
We fucking completely
but again,
slapped the
But we didn't. When we none of us changed our build to go take on that Teostros and Beetlejuice.
No.
And it showed because Teostro was kicking our butts.
Yeah.
And, someone out there would have been like, oh, well, you got to change this armor and change that weapon. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We'll make it work, Take us 10 tries, but we'll get it done.
Yeah.
Especially with Gunlance, like, there's no need for me to go to I mean, I have almost every Gunlance in the game, but Elemental does almost nothing for me. So I just pick my rawest damage Gunlance, and that's what I'm going to use. Or my latest one, because I'm like, oh, this is my new Gunlance. Whether it does more or less damage than my highest one, like, fuck it. I'm going to sport this. And yeah, I don't even know what my fucking armor actually is. I have no idea. I think it's, what's his name? The Rock?
The Rock? The Chupacabra?
No, the Walking Rock.
Oh my gosh.
Gravios? Freaking,
yes, not Gravios, but what's the other one? Basarios.
Basarios?
Yeah, I think it's Basario's gear, I think. I don't even know, dude. It might be Beetlejuice.
Dude, I don't even know what mine is.
Yeah,
I don't know
I don't know. I have layered too.
I
have layered. I have
layered Dead Stench. I have layered Dead Stench with fucking a Bullfango mask. Because I wear the face of my enemy. That is my greatest enemy, is the Bullfango. If they had one for Renoplause, I would also wear that. Sons of bitches. Or if they had like a fucking Vespoid mask, I would wear that too.
Yeah, speaking of those videos, another one that got to me that I thought was funny was when we were talking about the snake wyvern, and I mentioned the skeleton. Strictly the skeleton, not the classification, not the species, just the skeleton. And I was like, oh, I think the only other one is Dalamadur, and he's an Elder Dragon or whatever. And we were like, oh no, what about Remobra? It's like, I'm not talking about the classification, I'm talking about the skeleton. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, let us talk, let's have a discussion. If you disagree, that's fine.
Yeah.
In situations like that video ended up blowing up, but like it didn't get like millions and millions of comments, And so it's not that difficult to look through the comments to see, has anyone else said this yet? Oh, they have. Okay, they got the point,
I always try to do that too. Like, I never really comment, but I always try to look through the comments and be like, did somebody else fucking... Kind of like the whole, I have this problem with my PC, or like, my PlayStation controller's doing this. I'm not the guy who's going to be like, same problem.
Yeah.
Don't post.
Yeah. Oh,
don't
my
post
God.
that.
Oh,
Only post if you have the answer. God damn it. It's so annoying.
I have the same problem. Has anyone found an issue yet?
Yeah, and there's like 30 comments of people saying, same.
Yeah.
Like, that works if you're posting to like the manufacturer. So the manufacturer knows, oh shit, this is widespread.
Yeah.
But if this is in a fucking forum where people are trying to get like answers of like, hey, my fucking, I don't know, my screen is doing like a weird thing. Is that my graphics card? Same, me too. Like, oh my God.
And then someone will post the answer, and after that they'll continue to, I'm still having this issue. What's the answer?
Yeah, and they
read the comments.
It'll even say like solved, like this is solved, and they'll tell you the date it was solved, and they still post afterwards, even though the answer is pinned at the top. The answer is always pinned at the top, you guys. I encourage those comments. I don't care. I do love that it I know Kriss says it got to him, but I know Kriss doesn't care either, but I think that's one of the... that's the only reason I'm mentioning is because, it gets to me for a second, and then I'm like, whatever. Like, the Velkhana comments don't get to me at all. I have Velkhana. Fuck Velkhana to the fucking ground. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
like I understand what you're talking about. People commenting without reading the comments, and there was this YouTube video where some person asked like, "Oh, I don't know what this character is from, but if you guys know," I don't even think he said if you guys know. He just said, "I don't know what this character is from, but he's pretty cool or whatever," right? He was looking at plushies, and I didn't know what the character was, right? And I said, "I bet fucking 1,000 people posted," and sure enough, every single comment, "Oh, that character is blah 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 from this show," and then and every comment, "That character is blah blah blah," and that's my. And I was like, dude, did no one bother to like just kind of look like, oh, someone already said it? So like, I don't know. I think people just, it's echo chambers. People just kind of want to hear themselves talk too, or read themselves talk.
Echo chambers. I like that. Yeah.
Say the 4 people doing a podcast.
Yeah, just read the comments. Look, take your time. Just a few. You don't need to read them all. If there's a bunch of them, I understand. Yeah. But read the top few. And if your thing isn't there, then you can ask it or comment it or whatever. But yeah, it's just like...
Yeah, or in the case of like German was saying, like everyone's giving the answer, like, yeah, that's fucking Goku. Yeah, that's fucking Goku. Yeah, that's fucking Goku. How about just add to the thing, like, instead of saying like, yeah, it's Goku, be like, yeah, Goku's like one of my favorites, blah, 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 or whatever, like, just add to the conversation for God's sakes. Otherwise we're going to need Colonel AI and Rose AI to come and create context. God damn it. Bunny doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
No.
We don't
As you shouldn't.
Yeah, you don't want to know about Rose AI.
Yeah.
The worst.
We don't talk about Rose. Yeah, I don't know. Any other things about community? Like good, how about good experiences with community?
Well, early on, like I said, all the wikis and all the forums and stuff that you would find were very nice because, again, the game wasn't mainstream, so people were willing to help you out. People were willing to lend a hand with just your doubts of the game. Like people would encourage you like to try new weapons. I felt like back in the day, like there was people writing full guides on how to use the greatsword and just how to get the combos, just kind of get used to it, because the greatsword, by all means, is a very weird sword or a weapon, because you're slow as fuck, and you're expecting to swing it around like Cloud. I keep saying that because that's what everyone was like, ooh, Buster Sword, hell yeah,
Yeah.
And it's clearly not. And so, people would, in the early games, and there's still plenty of good people out there. There's still plenty of people that are bringing good to the game. But I feel like early hunters, or because we had no choice. We had no mainstream, no dedicated YouTube channels to freaking tell you how to do stuff, that we just had to help each other. Like we never really put each other down, like if you were like, except for my crew when they gave me shit about the bringing sword and shield. But like people were just kind of like, oh yeah, Lance, yeah, fuck it, yeah, bring Lance, that's good, go for it, I don't care, like again, we're just having fun. That was the main thing. But yeah, no, sorry, nothing big to add. No memorable stories that I would say, oh, someone held my hand or guided me to something, but I think there's still a lot of people out there who are good role models in this game and in possibly other stuff that they play,
That's a good way to put it. Good role models, because I think this isn't a PvP game. I still always compare it to like Warframe. Warframe has still a very positive community. Sorry for all you Lokis out there. Was that what that was? Loki, is that what I said? No.
I can't,
shit. I already forgot the Warframe.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm trying to remember the name of the quest now.
It's in my head, and it's not coming out. Yeah.
Come on, handler.
Hey, partner.
Shit.
Limbo.
I was like, it'll come to him. Give him a second.
It's because I said Loki and I fucked it up by saying Loki. But yeah, sorry you Limbo players out there. But yeah, it's I don't know. It is a lot easier to have a more positive community with PvE games than it is with PvP. But it's crazy how there's always some toxic side to every single game. No matter, even we're all playing together, and I think people kind of forget that. This ain't fucking Warzone. This ain't Fortnite. We're all.
But even with that noise, when you said that all the call people came over and did their thing. But that does piss me off as well, and I don't understand, because even Call of Duty, or in any of those first person shooter games have very toxic communities, but it's called team deathmatch, or if you're doing Warzone quads or duos or trios or whatever, it's a team based fucking thing, and it drives me nuts when I'm playing like team deathmatch or some shit, just classic 6v6, and you always got that one guy who thinks he's a one fucking man army, and he's not calling out people, he's not fucking marking down anything, he's just out there to get his kills. And by all means, sometimes they do some good kills. They get, a high 20 kill count, only 10 deaths or some bullshit.
Kill death ratio.
Yeah. But I'm like sitting here going like, bro, I'm like, we lost because you kept fucking flipping the spawn points, or you kept fucking shit up. Like or if it's happens to be like capture flag or some other mode like that. He's like, we're like literally like, just stay here and we fucking win. And they don't give a fuck. And it's just like, then just go play solos, dude. If you're going to be a one-man army, go fucking, what are you doing in team deathmatch? So likewise with Monster Hunter, if some people don't want to be team players, then just hunt solo. Why are you hunting with the group of 4 or whatever, if you just don't want to help out the cause,
Those people forget that Michael Jordan was not Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. Of course, there was 2 other players on there, but you can't name them. But Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman created that trio with Michael Jordan. Like, if you guys have seen that documentary, what is it, The Last Dance or whatever?
No.
On Netflix? Dude, if you ever get a chance to watch the documentary, fucking watch it. It's so good. And you realize how much of an asshole Michael Jordan was. But like,
Oh, sure.
But those 3 as a team, it was just like, the team wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked without all 3 of them, Like, they killed themselves for that game. And that's when I used to watch sports. Because, nowadays, you break a nail and it's like, ooh, like, God damn it. You look at a person wrong and it's a charging call. Like, are you kidding me? Fuck. Those people in the 90s used to get knocked on their ass.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
and they would never call a charge. It's like, you really had to get fucking thrown for it to be called a charge.
Oh, and I want to add on here for anyone out there that's listening who's thinking like, oh, I'm probably not that good. I was a team player and I was always in the top fucking 3. Like, even against these one-man army guys. So I was pretty damn good while I was even taking down UAVs and capturing the flags or whatever the fuck the checkpoint was. So I'm just trying to say, you can be damn good and be a team player. You don't have to be a one-man army to get 20 kills plus 30 kills. I've gotten plenty of those kills while pretty much, helping my team win. So just throwing it out there, just in case someone wants to say shit.
Well, that's what I wanted to add to, like what you were saying, because I usually I'm not a team player, mostly because I think I'm not good enough, right? So that's why I didn't play. I had the chance to play like 3rd generation online with the Wii U, but anytime I entered a lobby, I felt like shy and like, man, look at these dudes with their fucking crazy gear, and I'm like, man, these guys are gonna fucking kick me, But like, they wouldn't. They would lead the way and stuff, and I didn't have like a mic or anything or anywhere to talk to them. I wasn't typing or anything, like, because I'm like, I'm not gonna bring up the damn second screen just so I could type on the stupid thing. And I would play with them, but I would always feel like I'm not contributing,
inferior.
But they didn't.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, like the imposter syndrome, And that's always still. I always still kind of feel that, like, especially when I heard you guys played it, and I was just like, they've been playing together, and I'm like a fucking outsider, and I always still feel like I'm not contributing. And then, now I feel more like I'm contributing because I always get the fucking aggro. So I know at least I'm doing enough DPS to make the goddamn monster angry at me.
Plus you met me.
Oh yeah. So there's Kriss. And so I was like, well, if Kriss is in the group.
Pretty much everyone out there is contributing more than Kriss.
Yeah.
No, dude, I know what you mean.
Last night when we were fighting a Matsu, and he was doing, I think it was the donut, and I'm like running away and like jumping out, and then I jumped literally out of the way, and Kriss was standing next to me, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing out here? And he's like, avoiding the attack. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just ran my ass off to escape this thing, and you're just standing right here. Like,
that's right, I remember that, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing out here in the court? Literally, like, he was like leaning up against the wall, like at a school dance. Like, I'm watching everybody else dance at this.
He's like, hey.
Sitting at a table sipping some tea.
Yeah. I'm too afraid to ask a girl to dance.
But I agree with you, Noise. Like, my first memories of going on Ghost Recon Online, I was like, I'm not good enough. I would play in the private lobbies with my friends, my coworkers at the time. But I was like, online? Like, oh no, like I'm not good enough. I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm gonna get kicked out. You know, like, that's at least that was who we were. There's probably people out there like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I suck. I just go there, you know. But no, for me, I was like, I don't know. I don't want to suck. You just feel weird. And then, but for sure, little by little, that's gone away. But it hasn't fully because there was a game. I'm trying to think of it right now, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's in my collection. Maybe in the next podcast if I remember what it is. I didn't want to play online because I was like, nah, I probably suck, and everyone's already got the meta builds and blah blah blah. So I just won't play online, you know. And I feel funny that you mentioned that because yeah, I've been there too. I've been there where I'm like, no,
yeah,
they're gonna hate me.
It's imposter syndrome. Yeah, you're just like, and I wonder if it's like an older generation thing. Like, do you guys get that? Because I feel like if you were the younger generation, you know, like still like middle school, high school, and you know, you have all the time in the world to level up those skills like we did back in the day, but we didn't play online. We only had our friends to compare ourselves to. You know, I wonder if it's that just that we're the older gen and we're like, well, shit, these kids are playing fucking like all day. They got nothing going on.
Oh, sure. No, yeah. There's people out there that for sure, like I said, Team Darkside. Not no discredit to them, and you know these obviously pro Call of Duty players, pro Fortnite players. That's what they do. That's their living. Yeah, they're fuking beasts, man. They're
more
good
power
because
to
they
them.
play. Yeah, no,
Like,
yeah. They
the fact
play
that they
nonstop.
discovered that early on in their lives and now are able to make a career out of it. That's fucking dope. Like that was like my dream as a kid.
Oh, sure.
But there was no fucking internet for that. You know, there was no way I was gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna fucking play my friends at GoldenEye and whoop their ass and upload a video about it. You know, like that's I was only like the best out of my friends, and there was no way I could compare myself to people online. And I didn't get to start doing that until college, I would say, when like Quake 3 Arena on PC, you know, I played with my roommates, but then me and one specific roommate, dude, he was like fucking, like we were equals, you know, it was like Highlander or in your guys' case, Vegeta and Piccolo, fucking just like fucking right there. You're both the same. And it's just like, you can't, it's always a draw or it's always like, man, you beat each other by like one kill. And then we're like, let's go online. And it's like, okay, well, fucking let's go, you know, team deathmatch and shit. And, you know, I still
1v1 me, bitch.
yeah, 1v1 me, motherfucker. Yeah, like I had that that confidence and that vigor to just be like, I'm gonna beat everyone in the fucking internet, like everybody, you know. And I was good, but not. That's when I really started saying like, oh shit, no, there's people way better than me out there.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, when you get laid down, you're like, oh my god.
You get spanked like that Beetlejuice from last night, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, can I forfeit? Like, this isn't even fair anymore. I got like a kill and you're 50 up and we're doing this on time? Can we just do this on kills, first to 10? I can't take this anymore. Shit, what about you guys? Kriss, Bonnie, you guys ever feel that imposter syndrome or like what?
No, I mean I've kind of experienced both ends of the spectrum. Like playing with you guys, obviously. Like I know you guys joke about, well, I am the world's worst gamer and everything, and you know we joke around about like, oh, you're terrible, you know, 38 times, all that kind of stuff. But I've never had a time.
It was, what do you mean that's 38 times and all that stuff? It's fact, it took 38 times, Christian.
And also, what do you mean joking?
He's just trying to gloss over that 38 times, whatever, you know.
What do you mean joking?
Anyway, what I was saying was there's never been a time you guys have like denied me to play together or whatever. Like you guys are not toxic. I want to make that clear to everyone else. Like this is all jokes. It's all for fun. I know I partake in it. I don't take it seriously. I just don't take games seriously at all, you know. And I love that about you guys, that you like, yeah, I'm terrible. You guys know that, but you still go hunt with me, even if it drags down your scores or whatever, you know. And I just appreciate that.
Or it takes 5 minutes for your Switch to load.
Yeah. Which I think I fixed after last night.
No way.
But we'll see. I think it's the read speed on the
Oh yeah, I was telling you that. So you got a new one?
No, I didn't get a new one. I switched it to my Switch's memory. My internal memory. Yeah.
Does it fit? I thought the Switch only had 16
barely.
gigs.
Mine is, I think, has like 25 gigs available. So it must be 32 total.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember what sizes they came with. Okay, anyway.
I don't either.
There was a one time, and Bonnie, you remember this. when we were playing Monster Hunter World, and we were with that one guy, and he was in our lobby, and we tried to join one of his hunts, and we did, and then he kicked us out immediately. And we started messaging, or she started messaging him like, "Oh, we want to join you." Blah blah blah. He's like, "I don't hunt with anyone who hasn't beaten so and so," and I think the Arc Temper's Evil Jiva, yeah. And so she was trying to join his hunts anywhere, yeah. And she had like guessed his password because he password protected it. Yeah. And so she's like trying to guess his password, and I don't know.
We had nothing better to do. We were just bored. I'm like, why does this guy have a password? I was like, hey, Kriss, let's try to crack it. And so that's what we were doing. But he was actually a good sport about it. Like, he was like, why would you even do that? Like, if you hadn't even guessed it and made it in, I would have just kicked you out.
Yeah.
I was like, what else is there to do? He's in the lobby with all these people to play, and he has his password protected. I was like, he's not playing with anybody.
Dude,
by himself.
That would have been a good way to troll that guy in the early world, where if you were able to join and then just leave, and then he's stuck with that health pool.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would have done. That fucker would have been like, I'm in, bye. Fuck you.
Yeah, we kept trying to join his hunt, and he's like, if you do this, then I'll let you hunt with us, and we never did.
Oh, he gave me his password.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He did. He was actually a good sport about it.
Yeah, he was.
And he goes like, honestly, I don't play with anyone who hasn't beat Arc Tempered Xenochiva. And I was like, okay, challenge accepted. But then we ended up getting the Iceborne, and I forgot about it, so I never got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You should have told them like, dude, I already beat him like 4 times. This is my new playthrough.
Yeah.
Well, if you had access to my guild
how many
card,
times have you done it?
Yeah.
Well, that was the quest he was doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like you mentioned it again. Yeah, World did have a lot of those. Like, I don't play with anyone who isn't ranked 100 yet. You're like, fuck off, dude. Like, I'm at rank 100 because I haven't done the key quest. But point wise, I'm already above you, dumbass.
Yeah, there would be a lot of when you search for open
lobbies
lobbies.
No, open quests, right? Oh no, the lobbies would also say
the lobbies you could say like only hunting this monster, only allowing this level hunt or whatever. Yeah. Yep.
I always just put like hunting with friends, but like if someone pops in, fucking join me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'm cool. Yeah, I don't care. Like,
if I really don't want to play with somebody, I'll knock it down to one player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just play.
Or go offline.
Yeah, or go offline. Yeah, just. But yeah, if there's a monster where I'm particularly like, no, let me 1v1 this guy. I just kind of want to play this one. I'll play it by myself, and then but no one ever really fucking joins. And one thing I do nowadays is, especially in Rise, because it's so easy to jump in and help somebody. I just do that when I can't think of a quest.
Yeah, SOS flares.
Yeah, like
you search any. You're like any. I don't care. Just whatever.
Somebody. I do the same thing in World now. I'll just be like, okay, doesn't any open SOS, and I'll just fucking I'll just do that.
You know what? I we didn't talk about that, but I do love that open that SOS kind of search mechanic. That's just like, hey man, I just want to go kill something, and I don't know what I want to kill, so let me help someone out there.
Yeah, and I always have my my killer cap message ready to go. Just like,
oh really? Okay.
Once he's blue, like killer cap, because I don't know what this guy wants.
Okay.
Does it matter nowadays though, as far as materials, or is that an old gen?
Not
thing?
really. In World, it doesn't matter. I don't know about Rise.
Okay.
Like what rewards you get?
Yeah, because remember it used to matter.
I think it still does, Kriss.
Really?
Like you still get
like certain materials from capturing.
Certain materials only for sure. Certain materials only come if you need to break that corresponding part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that yeah. But what'd you say, Bunny?
I was gonna sneeze.
Oh.
It doesn't want to come.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it's a yes, but I don't know off the top of my head.
I always have that message ready,
if it's
though.
like kill if capturing is the only way to get X material. I don't know.
Yeah, but they also might be like German. Like, no, I just want to beat it into the ground. I don't want to capture it.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll always be like, killer cap, what do you want?
Yep. I usually do try to pay to that attention. Because people will say that they're like cap. I'm like, oh cool, yeah, got it.
Yeah, gotcha. Easy. This ain't my quest. I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, do your quest exactly. Whatever you want, brother.
It's kind of like German when you and I like go help each other, or we go help another tech, and you just show up and you're just like, what do you need me to do? You know. And it's like, do you want me to attach the cable like this, or do you want, and sometimes the other person's like, I don't know, what do you think? And I'll be like, it's fucking yours. It's your job. So if I do it all fucked up and crazy, it's gonna fall on you. Like I'll draw a dick with this cable on the side of someone's house if you don't care. You tell me how you want it, and then I'll do it the way you want. Which I hope someone in the world has done that. It's just a big ass.
It's almost like, what's all that? They're drip loops. They're necessary.
Shit. What about you, Bonnie? Positive things or paranoid things about being a hunter?
Well, for the most part, I always just play, with family. I don't really play with well,
Randos?
Monster Hunter, yeah. Like Kedmon says, bored or whatever, or if I'm waiting for them, I would go do quests with randos. But usually by that point, I had like the strongest hammer I could make or whatever, So I would maybe go help out the noobs that wanted to just rank up fast. I'm like, all right, that's what you want. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was fun to, beat things to a pulp sometimes. Especially with playing with Kriss, where you can't always do that.
Bonnie.
And with the noobs, you can.
So I got a story that we can edit out if Bonnie doesn't want to share it. But Bonnie actually made a friend on Try. You remember, Bonnie?
Oh, yeah. I remember telling you about this. Yeah.
I did.
Some random chick. Do you remember her name?
Oh, well, I made a couple friends on
okay.
Try
I was talking about the girl.
while I waited for you. But yeah, I know you're talking about the girl that always was saying to take off. No, it was a girl we met. We were playing. We were playing Try, and I think she joined our lobby, right, German?
I don't know how she ended up being in our group, but
because she was both our friends, but
yeah.
Most times, I'd be on before you would, and then she'd be on. And yeah, she was always talking about taking off armors and stuff. I was like, what the hell? And she never messaged you that. No. And I'm like, dude, there she goes again. I was like, she's telling me to take off my armor. I'm going to do that.
But you know what she would do? I think Bonnie would did the kickback taunt, where you sit back and freaking she did the despair one, which makes you
that's what you did, yeah.
Lean over. And so it looked like she was giving Bonnie fellatio, if you will.
No, that was you, man. It was you and her because you're like, tell me the next time she tells you to take off your armor. I was like, dude, she's telling me right now. And next thing I know, you take off your freaking armor and you lay on the ground. And then she did the despair. I'm like, you guys are idiots. I was like, you guys are idiots.
I thought she was trying to do it to you. My memory's a little bit. That sounds like me.
It was you, dude.
Which I kind of yeah. But it was funny because then Bonnie was like. Because I think I went AWOL for a little bit there. Yeah. And Bonnie's like, dude, what the fuck, man? You're not playing. I'm like, I'm sorry, Bonnie, I'm working. And then freaking, she was all like, I'm like, you still playing with? I'm like, she's like, yeah, she's like, the only one I played was whatever her name was. And she's like, dude, I don't know how did she get your number or was it just your email? Maybe it was your email because I don't think you gave her your number.
No. She sent me. Remember, she's like, hey, come to my page or whatever. What was it at the time?
Some web page.
Her Hotmail or something. No, she gave me that, and she would send me, because you know how you can send private messages on Try to that specific person or whatever. I'm like, dude, she even gave me her whatever, and Germ was like, give me it, let me go check out what she looks like. Yeah, dude, it was you, it wasn't me.
Bunny was in her top 8.
No, but I'm saying you made a friend. She clearly didn't give a fuck about me. She was trying to get with you.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I never paid any attention to her, dude.
I don't know how we came play with her. But,
I just wanted to go hunt. So it was positive for German. Let's just put it that way.
It was fun. Yeah, it was funny because I was like, I don't know what
tapping ASL.
More or less, dude. She was just into Bonnie, man. Yeah, I think she probably was saying ASL. Bonnie was like, what? But so on top of having friendly community and toxic community, we also had very friendly community.
Yeah, German wanted to be friends. No, and then remember my friend JV on there too, German?
JV?
Yeah, because he wrecked you and Abraham on Smash Bros.
No, I don't remember. Really? Okay.
Yeah. So it was a friend I made on Try again, and it just so happened that he kept getting kicked, or I kept getting kicked from the lobby, and we kept just trying to come back, and that's how we became friends. And then, Kedmon and Abraham were giving me crap all the time. He's like, oh, is your boyfriend on? And I was like, no, he's not my boyfriend, he's my friend. And they're like, oh, ask him if he plays his Smash Bros. I was like, okay. So I asked him, and he goes like, oh, buddy, you don't want to play that? And I was like, no, but they do, so let's play. So we all get on, and they got wrecked. And I remember Kedmon and Abraham going like, tell me we want a rematch. I barely remember that, but yeah.
I wasn't even taking it serious. Like in terms of like I never thought I was that great at Smash. So I think I was just like, dude, this guy's fucking smoked us.
Yeah,
Like bad.
he definitely smoked you guys. Because you're like, yeah, tell him get on, whatever. But yeah, I've lost contact with him. He's
I
no
wonder what
longer
her
around.
name was.
You and
I lost
Abraham
contact
can
with her.
never have your rematch.
If you ever find her page again, let me know.
Yeah, bad luck, buddy.
If you happen to be listening to this podcast,
Yeah. Girl who
I
tried to
think it was
give
Asuna, no, or something like that.
something like that. Yeah,
Dude,
it was
I
Asuna.
bet you if I turn on, my
Your
try and look at my friends,
Yeah,
I can probably see again.
definitely you should do that.
In German.
Just for research.
Asking for a friend. Shit.
Yeah, I made a couple friends like that.
One thing I did want to mention is too, because we were talking about like when you see those HRs and those GRs, and you're like, I don't know if, like the imposter syndrome, like, I don't know if I should be hunting with this guy. I always usually feel that with Bonnie because Bonnie always has the higher HR and MR than all of us. And I'm always like, should I be fucking hunting with Bonnie? Like, I feel like I'm wasting her fucking time. And like, I still feel that every once in a while. But yeah, it's, I know it's just a number and it's literally just
number.
how long you've been
It
playing.
literally is.
Like, that's all it is. It's just how long you've been playing.
You know what? It's not like Halo where that was like actual skill to get up to back in the day. I don't know about new Halo, but like rank 50. Like if you ever saw someone fucking rank 40s, you're like, fuck, these guys are good. If you ever saw them with their numbers disappeared, it's just emblems or symbols. You're like, this guy's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah. You're just like, yep. I should probably just stand there.
No, yeah, literally.
Or just look the other way so he can assassinate me.
You would get in a lobby and it'd be like, I think it was supposed to be a Halo ring. You'd see like Halo rings. You're like, well, we're fucked.
Yeah. Domination.
No. Well, I guess on try maybe a little bit when I would see those higher ranks. I'm like, all right. But eventually what I learned from there is it was just a number because a lot of people would be up there, but they would be the first to die or they didn't know what they were doing or they would suck so bad. So now like anybody that I see up there, I'm like, yeah, whatever. And I'll play. I'm like, yeah, see, you're dumb. He's up there because he's up there, but
you're trying to do
really
pixel
good.
perfect dodges when you can just do one panic dive.
Oh, yeah, what you were saying last time. Yeah. Here's how you fucking dodge out of this attack. You mean run away and dive? All right. Well, I have a little segment for you guys. A new segment. You guys have heard of Marry, Fuck, Kill, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're going to do that.
Nice.
With the monsters that we've selected.
The 4?
Yes, there's 4. So how are we going to do that with Marry, Fuck, Kill, right?
Capture.
No, I completely changed it pretty much. So it's either pet, like to keep as a pet, carve, as in you've killed him, or her, Rathian, ride, as to keep as like a rider, like you do in Monster Hunter Stories. So pet and ride are different. Pet would be like he does things for you like a Pokemon. And the 4th one is
like Poogie.
Like who? Oh, Poogie. Yes. Yeah. Or kick, like to just completely
like Kriss.
Yeah. Kick him completely out of the series.
Kick him to the old country.
Yes, just like this one needs to leave the entire series.
Okay.
So this will make it tough. So I'm thinking of doing this every 4 monsters that we do. Now that we have our 4 monsters, we have Tigrex. I already forgot. Tigrex. Rajang, the Pickle, and Basilgeese.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So my first pick as a pet, definitely Pickle.
Okay. Why?
I'm just imagining a tiny Devil Joe. And it's the most adorable thing for some reason.
But it's
even doing his dragon breath, like he uses that to cook or something. I don't know. And that's just a tiny Devil Joe, like the size of a medium dog. Okay. And it's just the best thing.
Okay, I kind of want to add to this now because Bonnie said like Poogie. What outfit would you give your pet Pickle?
Oh gosh, probably the Palico suit for what's his name? Oh my gosh, Radobon. Looked like the spacesuit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that outfit.
It would be a space Devil Joe. Yeah, a tiny space Devil Joe. To ride would be Beetlejuice,
Okay.
because I could fly everywhere, obviously. This is a tough one now. Oh, man.
Yeah, right? Who would you just not completely out of the series?
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
yeah.
this is tough. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm going to have to say carve Tigrex and kick
Rajang.
Rajang, yeah.
But why would you carve Tigrex? Because remember, like it's like you're carving them for drops and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Why would you carve Tigrex?
I don't know. I had to choose between the two of them who I would kick, and Tigrex is the one I wouldn't. So
Because Tigrex, you would get, what is it called? Earplugs.
Earplugs. I
Yeah.
think attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was probably for those earplugs.
And Rajang, what would you get from Rajang?
Attack and.
I guess those dual blade punching
at least
gloves.
at least
I was
in
gonna say
world,
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
yeah, Tigrex at least in world also gives a free meal. So
Oh, right.
yeah, but strictly based on like who I would of the two I would rather not kick, it'd be Tigrex. So
Thanks.
yeah, it was tough. It was hard, but that's my choice.
Yep. Goodbye, Rajang. Who's next?
I guess I'll go very anticlimactic because I literally was coming up with the same exact same Kriss as Kriss. Beetle because he can fly but okay, maybe okay for sure. Beetle for ride. Okay, Beetle for ride.
Okay.
If I had to, what's the other one? Pet.
Yeah, to keep as a pet, like a Poogie.
Mm-hmm.
My pet would be. You know what? I'm actually not anticlimactic. I'm different than. My pet would be a tiny Tigrex.
That's what I want. Damn you,
Yeah.
German.
That thing would be so fucking cool, dude.
What would be his
I
outfit?
dress mine up as a Nargacuga.
His outfit? That's awesome, buddy. My outfit for my Tigrex would be how about I don't know if it counts, but how about like the one we never got with the Hello Kitty characters, like just
the Sweet Tooth.
Sweet
yeah,
Tooth.
Sweet Tooth, yeah, that would be his outfit. And so now I got to choose between carve and kick, huh?
Yep,
So that's a hard one. Fuck, this is
it
really
is.
hard. I guess. Fuck. I guess carve wise, I would go for Rajang, and I would have to say goodbye to the pickle.
So why would you carve Rajang?
Well, for me, I know it's the weird wording is carve. I'm thinking about just the fact that like I just want to keep fighting him, but like Kriss, like you said, like I'm not thinking about what I'm getting from him, rather what I'm going to be. The fact that I don't ever not want to fight one again, because with Piccolo, you can you can say we've said it, Beetlejuice is the airborne version of him, so, but why would I carve Rajang? Honestly, you know what? His outfit's pretty sick. The freaking, I don't know what it's called, but you get the horns, and, you get this cool kind of Japanese theme outfit, and he's got great thunder weapons, so that's why. And then I'd say goodbye to Pickle, just because, unfortunately, out of all of them, as much as I love him, he could always be, in my mind, you're saying kick, he could always wander back, maybe. In my mind, even though I know it's not according to your rules, but in my mind, maybe one day he'll come back.
I'm picturing German going through like there's always like a memory montage, and he's just like skipping through the meadow with Pickle, like, oh, I remember these memories with you, but I have to say goodbye.
Plus, you know what? I will always have my Kool-Aid pickles. So,
oh my god,
I'm okay.
Gross.
So that's my picks.
I still gotta try them.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them for you guys. You're gonna try. Again, it's not a maybe. It's you're gonna try them.
Was you gonna make potions, not pickles?
Yeah, it's gonna be Monster Hunter theme.
Yeah. Oh god, Bonnie.
Well, I'd get for pet Pyrex, and I already said I'm dressing up as a Nargacuga.
Okay.
That way I could have both.
Yes.
So when Nargacuga comes up, you're gonna pick Nargacuga as a pet and dress up as Tigrex.
Yeah, just have them side by side there. That thing would defend me with its life, though.
Yeah.
It'd keep Kriss. I'd be like, you see that right there? You kill that thing right there. Kill Kriss. Yeah. For writing, I was thinking, I don't know, Pickle or Rajang. But then I was like, you know what? I'll ride Rajang because imagine coming, to a quest with that thing.
You're gonna look like Wonder Woman, just fucking flying to the sky.
Exactly. Like, where did Bonnie go? You just see me there.
Wait, what? How?
Because remember we talked about how Rajang jumps and like they just never animated. He just looks like he's fucking riding an invisible jet.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'll carve Beetlejuice because I don't want Beetlejuice to go anywhere. And I have a love-hate with Pickle, so Pickle can go. I'm okay with that.
2 boots for Pickle.
Crazy.
Yeah, 2 boots for Pickle. But Pickle always comes back. Like, there's no...
He didn't come back to your eyes.
That's right.
No one's talking to you, handler.
Hey, partner.
Yeah. Well, shit. I was listening to your guys' stories. I didn't get to think about mine. Well, I don't want to pick the obvious of like, oh, Beetlejuice for my pet. I think Rajang for my pet, just because I always think it's a neat idea to have like a little ape or a monkey as your pet.
Yeah, but think of those red eyes. It's going to stare at you at night like that.
That's fine. That's fine. Because IRL, those things turn
That's the
on
reason
you.
why I didn't pick that.
He could definitely do more for you because he has what do you call it?
Opposable
thumbs. There you go. Opposable thumbs.
I thought you were going to say appendicitis, but...
No. Rajang could definitely do more. I could see him being a little butler monkey. Yeah.
That's true. Oh, man, what would I dress him up as, though? Yeah, because he's an ape figure. What would I dress him up as? I know...
You know what my brain went into, right?
I was thinking Bonganga.
Oh, what, Bunny?
Went back to those donkey punches and what German wanted to
Donkey
do.
God. No, she was saying Donkey Punches, not Donkey Kong.
Well, dress him up as Donkey Kong. Or what were you thinking, Bunny? Sorry.
What did you say on that episode that you kept picturing?
Donkey Kong.
No, dressing up Rajang or Rajang wearing.
Oh, the BDSM.
Gimp
Yes.
suit?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Gimp suit. Yes. The leather with the hat. Yes. Damn it, noise. I want that.
That's an Our Dead episode, everybody. That's an Our Dead episode. Subscribe to Patreon to hear that.
Jesus Christ.
That's the other reason. No freaking Rajang as a pet for me.
Oh, man.
Fuck, I don't know what to dress him up as.
No, it's the Gimp.
It's the Gimp.
Is it? Mr. Slave. He's Mr. Slave.
Jesus Christ. I guess, yeah. I mean, he'd be my little ape slave. Yeah, I guess I'll dress him up as Miss. Yeah, I didn't know that was an option to completely dress him up as something outside of the game. But okay, he'll be Mr. Slave from South Park. He'll have the leather chaps and the what is it, like a cop hat or whatever?
Yeah, the little leather hat. Yeah,
and a mustache. I'm okay with his crazy eyes looking at me. Like I got over the crazy eyes. At least I'll know he'll protect me through the night. Like he'll just be, sitting there with his eyes wide open, not blinking. Just,
staring at you sleep.
You guys can't picture what I'm doing, but I'm basically crouched on my chair pretending to be. So yeah, that'll be that for Rajang. To carve, I'm gonna go carve first, so I can make the last 2 a little more interesting. Carve. We got Tigrex, Pickle, and Beetlejuice. I gotta carve Tigrex. I love my free meal and I love my earplugs. Without those, I am nothing. Pretty much. And ride. It's gotta be Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would love to be the B52.
Yeah,
dropping bombs.
Absolutely. That was. I think we all chose ride for him, right?
Nope. Lonnie didn't.
No. Oh,
no,
wait,
I got
riding. Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Dude, I don't need to fly when you can jump that high, man.
That's true. It's a Wonder Woman.
Way faster than Beetlejuice. She'll be like, woo!
Yeah, no shit.
I think kills Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's true. I never seen no Beetlejuice kill Karen.
Oh yeah, not yet. But yeah, I guess that means
it's gonna deflate with a Karen poking it. There goes your guys' rider.
I'm giving the Pickle the boot because he did not kill the handler.
Oh yeah.
That's my real reason. That
he should have killed the
handler. He had
handler.
the chance and he didn't do it.
He did. He
kills
failed.
Kriss all the time. Should have killed the handler.
Yeah.
Kriss, remind me, who did you boot?
Oh my gosh.
Rajang.
My brain. Yeah, Rajang. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Pretty interesting choice. I literally, as Kriss was picking his, I'm like, that's mine. And then I was like, no, it's not. It's completely different.
Yeah, I don't agree with handler Kriss.
Yeah, you start kind of thinking about it when you're like, oh shit, somebody else picked this. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's our quarterly. Should I call it quarterly? No, Okay, there's bi-weekly, tri-weekly, quad-weekly. Is that what you would call it?
I guess, yeah.
Or quad blah blah blah. Quad weekly segment of Pet Carve Ride and Kick. Yeah.
Well, now we can't pick. Oh my gosh, my brain. Mr. Puncher Man.
Mr.
Mr.
Puncher
Oh,
Man.
Brachydios?
Yeah,
Why?
Brachydios.
Why
Because that'll give Herman an easy one of who to kick.
That gives me an easy one for. I mean, pet or ride, pretty much.
That's true. Would you pet or ride him? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna ride it and I'm gonna punch German with it all the time.
It's still up for grabs because I could put it as a pet and just keep him in the dungeon, Chris. Just it depends on what other monsters are chosen. He could end up being saved as a pet or something,
True.
or a carve.
Azure Rathios. Rathalos, I mean.
Rathios.
That's a demisexual Rathian.
It identifies as both.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I first was coming up with this, I was like, I was going to do it every 3 monsters, and then I forgot to do it last episode. And so I was like, oh, well, it makes sense anyways because there's 4 of us and we're each picking the monsters. It's like, we'll just do 4. And literally 40 minutes ago, I was like, shit, what would be the 4th thing? So I'm like, literally here, like, okay, pets. And it was actually kill, not carve. And I was like, oh, carve actually makes more sense because of what the drops you get.
Yeah.
So I replaced that with carve, and ride I already had. And I was like, what the hell would be the 4th one? And I was like, ooh, just boot him out of the series forever. Like, because that makes it really hard and interesting. So I came up with that last one on the spot because I was like, shit, what would be the 4th one? But yeah, that's our version of Marry, Fuck, Kill, because Marry, Fuck, Kill with these monsters would be weird.
Very
Yeah.
much.
German would definitely fuck Rajang.
No.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad. I'm glad we didn't do that.
Loves that donkey punch.
I call it out. I just I love it. I run away from it.
No one loves a donkey punch. You just take it, is what it is.
It's real forever.
All right, guys, that does it for this one. Who's up for the next monster? Are we doing the same rotation or
No, let's switch it up too.
Okay. Well, definitely not me next. Who next?
Why not? Let's go in reverse order.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. No.
Okay. Then Bonnie or Chris.
Bonnie.
Well, picking a monster because I already said Brack. I mean, I love Narikuga, but I like how mad German gets about Brack.
Is that the monster you want to pick? You want to? That's it.
Yeah.
You would Brad, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
She's picking my favorite monster. Yay.
Dude, it's one of my favorites too.
It was number 17, if I'm not
I think so, yeah.
not mistaken, on the on the best or the most favorite monsters. Did you guys watch that? Like they ranked every monster.
I saw a like a review of it, so someone was watching the video and reviewing it. But yeah, I haven't watched the actual thing.
No. Yeah, like for the 28th anniversary, they ranked all the monsters. And yeah, I think Brachydios was either 17 or 18. You guys know who was number 1, right?
No, actually.
I'm surprised.
The follows? I don't
Oh,
know.
that's what I was gonna guess.
No.
No?
Number 1 favorite monster to hunt?
The good boy one.
I don't know.
Oh.
Fuck, there's an ogre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was happy about that.
Number 1.
Zenogre's number 1. I think Laggy ended up being 3rd.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
Pretty high up. I don't remember who was number 2.
Number 2, I think, was Nergigante or Ruiner, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I was
really?
like, seriously? Fucking, but I mean, that's another thing that brought kick Gigante.
That one I don't care if it comes back.
Yeah, like I also was not impressed with Nergigante. Like I said, it's another Western dragon skeleton. Yeah, it's just and Ruiner was also like really just a little bit harder Nergigante.
It's Nergigante with metal now, yeah.
Yeah, with harder spikes. Who gives a fuck? Like, I don't know. I was not impressed with Nergigante. At me, bros. At me. I don't care if you can find me on the socials. Noise1TTV at me. But yeah, okay. So we got Bracky. I'm excited to hunt some Bracky.
Yeah.
German, that means somehow I'm gonna have to get PlayStation Plus at least because I want to fight Raging Brachydios with you because we were so close that one time.
Oh, Raging is fucking hard, dude.
And we had no idea what was going on. Remember, we were like, what the fuck? We thought we were dying, but it was just the level getting all molten, but it wasn't killing us. We were like, what's happening? Yeah, I would love to fight.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that one.
Dude,
I was like,
that
what are you
last
talking
room?
about? I was like, yeah.
That last room was
Yeah.
crazy. We were so close,
Yeah.
and then we fucking carded. But yeah, that was one of my favorite fights too. Never got to beat him. So that means subject. I picked the last two, didn't I? Shit, I did both of them. So somebody else.
Rainbow armor.
Just talk about rainbow armor. Let me think then.
B rank versus master rank.
G rank versus master rank.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, we all fall on the
Better.
same side, though. I think.
Or just
No,
just-
I kind of think Master Rank makes more sense.
Really?
I hate you.
Yeah,
So, you know what? Kick Kriss.
because it's
Don't
low
do that.
rank,
Hey, partner.
high rank, and Master Rank. It's not A rank. It's not B rank, A rank, S rank. It's or G rank or whatever. It's low rank, high rank, and then G rank doesn't make any sense.
Guild rank.
Makes all the
It
sense.
stands for gangster rank, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Gangster isn't a rank though. No, that's
Well,
not
Well,
a
not for
thing.
you, not one that you'd make alone, Chris.
I'm pretty sure it stands for guild rank. Because the guild are the ones who actually give you permission to go on the
But then why don't they actually call it guild rank?
It'd be too long.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
be too long.
It's shorter than
Okay,
master.
see that this might work then, because we're already fighting with Chris.
Yeah, we're already fucking fighting about.
Come at me.
I
Okay.
will.
How about so there actually is a difference between them in the generations because the way you went up in rank in the olden days is different than now,
That's true.
Mhm.
right? Like now
Yeah.
it's just continuous. Back in the day, it was almost like a village shit where you like, I have to get through these first G ranks and then I could unlock all my ranks, is my understanding, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
It was
Alright.
something like that. Yeah, you had to do specific things to get to be able to even go to
Okay.
go to G rank.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss that then.
Yeah.
How we're right and Chris is wrong. Man, I'm excited. Bracky, Dios mío. That's always the name of the first quest with Bracky. Even in World, they still called it Bracky Dios mío. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess that'll do it for this week. Chris did the intro, I'll do the outro. This was The Gathering Hub, a Monster Hunter podcast. I was one of your hosts, Noise. I feel like we should say our titles. What was my title?
Oh, I don't remember.
But, well, German's is, what is it, like Master of Hammer or some shit?
Master or something. Just the weapon other than what I use.
Yeah. We'll figure those out. We'll do them for the next one. But yeah, Noise, aka Luis.
I am Dammit Chris, aka the world's worst hunter.
Guys, I'm German, aka Contra.
I'm Ice. I'm just leaving it at that.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Every time I think of ice, I think of the Icebox. You guys remember the Icebox?
Sounds familiar.
Little Giants.
Oh yeah. Little Giants, love that movie.
And she was the girl in the group, and she was the most badass one. But yeah,
Awesome.
thank you guys so much for listening. If you would like to leave us a text or a voicemail, we have a phone number at 209-791-0995. If you would like to email in, our address is info@pixel-benders.com. You could also visit pixel-benders.com, where you can see all the rest of the content that we have. You can join our Discord, which is absolutely free. Come in and join the community, say hi. You could also catch us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok. Just search up Pixel Benders, and we should be somewhere at the top, I think, with our little red and white PB logo. If you'd like to support us, you can support us on Patreon. You get live access to the podcast recordings through the Discord. You also get early access to episodes, and you will earn yourself a seat to possibly be one of our guests. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And as always, happy hunting, and goodbye, Devil Joe.
Bye. We'll see you.
Don't dream of a drain.
And one more thing.
All right, guys. Have a good night.